ass motherfuckers up in here, boy, huh? They haven't stopped since they've been here, passing shit around, fucking scooting around, fucking breaking the microphone stand. I got fucking caused chaos over here, fucking breathing on me. He's reeking of fucking hot garbage and fucking whiskey.
Oh, stop it.
Back up.
Be nice.
I will help. I'm fucking the goose, baby. Bust you up,
Be
son.
You
nice.
ain't gonna do anything. Calm down. You're about to do your intro right here.
You little dumbass bitch, I ain't fucking with you. Ice, baby.
Some people are orangutans. This is Cause Chaos. You listening to NR 105, The Goose. That's right. Y'all gonna dig this one tonight. Are y'all in our family? The not real families? Y'all up in there? Y'all listening to that? Jack Locke gonna be on the show. What? He's in the House of Gold. Wow. Jack Locke and Blaine. Blaine all over the place. Gonna be a good one. Gonna be a good one. You gotta support that. You gotta support this. There's Southern rock. There's Southern music. You gotta support it. You don't know how to support them, we'll teach you. Take your $7. Give one to the promoter. Give 4 to the sound guy. That leave $5 for the band. They can pay off their $200 bar tab with that. You gotta support that. It's called Southern Music. Support it. Get out there and do some music. Stay tuned, or I'ma bust you up with these skull gloves.
All right, man. Good job.
Fuck, man.
Dude, Jack Locke is here. Jack Locke Rock Show. They'll be playing with Girl Spice, Zombies Eating Sheep, and the House of Goats this Saturday night. The House of Goats again.
House of Goats again.
Southport Hall.
Twice as nice.
It's going to be an early one. Doors at 8, show at 9. Zombies will be going on at 9 so we can move that thing along. And
Is that the first time y'all are opening a show?
maybe one of the few times we played before midnight.
One of the few times y'all played.
Didn't we open one other thing? I forget what it was. We opened Raw, but I thought with Brawler we might have played second or something like that. But we played early a few times with this shortened set.
Yeah.
But it is rare, yes.
Do you like one spot different than another?
No, not really. I feel that we do better when we go last, but I never remember the set the next day.
But you hear good things.
I hear great things.
Right.
Y'all are the perfect band when like everybody is fucked up and everybody's ready to fucking go buck wild, you know?
Agreed.
I think there's benefits to each slot. So I don't like any more than 3 bands. I think that's rough. Like what we're doing for Allie's party Saturday.
Yeah.
That's kind of the max. And then
4. Yeah, you don't go over 4, otherwise it's a festival.
4.
Yeah, Girl Spice kind of grew, and we were like, all right, we shortened Zombies a little bit, and, you know. Girl Spice kind of took upon a thing of its own. We were like, holy crap.
We're still playing against them now.
Yeah, we chummed the water. We had no idea
God.
it's going to get this bad.
What is that?
I don't know.
Careful what you initiate.
Yeah.
Girl power coming at ya.
They don't want zombies to play anymore. It's like,
Woo!
nobody cares. Not even half the people in the band anymore. I shouldn't say
It's
half.
like- it's
maybe
like
about
that, right?
1/4.
Oh, you shouldn't say that. Come on.
Oh, man. Dude, Blaine, House of Goats. I don't know if they're going to make the show, so maybe Zombies can
fuck.
play a little longer.
I don't know if I'll make any of this shit.
You lost your phone, so you lost contact completely. You didn't even know they were missing.
That was pretty
My
dumb.
phone is back.
Oh my
as of
God! What are you?
today.
I'm sorry. Wait. We're already. Oh, there you go. Come on. We can do this. There we go.
can
Oh
do
my
it.
God, we're
There
so
we go.
close.
Hey,
there we
Oh,
go.
we're so
There we go.
close. Are we
Just
close
moved up.
enough?
Yes.
Are we close
Y'all
enough?
are feeling my pain now.
Are you close enough?
Oh, man.
God,
Very
guitar
close
players always.
And this is the guy that don't need to make practice.
Says the guy who plays. Who says the guy who plays what? The fucking.
You got that sentence? You got it coming out? It's happening?
Yeah, if you wouldn't fucking interrupt me, I got it.
Wanna step up?
Says the guy who plays the MacBook.
Dude, he's managed to turn it all the way around now to where it's not even facing him.
It's the side of where I talk.
All right.
That's just how I
He's
talk.
getting up. He's getting up.
I got to buy a new mic stand now.
I've been on like 12 of these shows. I've never seen him get up.
Mayday?
Mayday.
Oh, yeah.
The guy that's up, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
He's been
not
hanging
up.
around with some fucking goat a little bit too
I've
much.
been hanging around
Will too
this town on the corner. I can do the Lean More Mayday standing up.
Thank you,
Allie's
Alan. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So, dude, they were brutalizing the southern states.
That's
you were
right.
with them until
Killing
about...
it. We were killing it.
Really, you were?
Yeah.
And then what happened? You disappear?
I thought you were on like a raft for like 3
Man,
days.
we did some weird shit one night. It involved a Ouija board and a lot of butt plugging drugs.
And this is before they decided to go inspect Area 51.
This was right before, right outside of Area 51. We had taken a break, and we're at the shitty little diner that we stopped off at, and we got this great idea. You know, old truckers. Hey, man, you want to stay awake? You want to go down? Yeah, man, yeah. We can go up and down. Oh, yeah, man, I got you. Got you, man. You got $50? Yeah. You want something with it? No. Hey, you got $60? Yeah. All right. So we did this shit, right? And next thing I know, boom, I'm in this cabin in the middle of nowhere.
I'm sorry, what?
A cabin.
Oh, all right.
Middle of nowhere. Trucker's not around, Big Goat's not around. I haven't seen him since.
All right, so what? You just leave the cabin?
Yeah.
Did something happen there?
Well, I
you
mean, I
blacked
get back
out.
here.
I understand.
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
there's large
I mean, there was
spots
a journey.
of-
I was making the story short. You don't want to hear about the journey. Through
right,
the
there's
cabin.
large
From the
spots
cabin
of
back
history
there. I
that's
don't
just
even-
not there.
Not there at
I
all.
understand. So you wake up, cabin, wake up again, and here.
No. There was a journey back here. but
Oh, all right.
you
It's
don't
just
wanna hear
boring.
about- yeah,
I
boring.
got you.
A lot of truckers, weird shit.
You gotta do what you gotta do to get
Gotta do
home,
what you gotta do to get home, man.
and then that's it.
I'm
no
coming
contact.
home.
No contact phone.
No contact. I haven't had contact for 4 days with anybody.
Damn.
Phone wouldn't work. Fucking.
You
I
do
made
know
it
they
back
have, like-
just in time for Endymion. I was good.
I love that.
Now I'm here. I don't
Started from the bottom, now we up.
know if I'm good. I don't know if I'm bad.
I don't know if we
I'm
good or
here.
we here.
good.
The whole
we
team
bad.
fucking here.
I rode with this.
The team is not here. Where the fuck is Kevin and Vigo?
No, he was driving.
Right.
I'm perfectly fine to drive.
All right.
Yeah, right?
Dude, have y'all seen Pickle? He's running around the parades with a knife.
I think I've seen some photographic
Yeah, what the
evidence of
hell,
that.
man? Talk
God
about violence.
damn.
Him
He's very
too,
angry.
man.
I guess he's
Very
mad about the
angry.
weather.
We gotta quit recommending these violent shows.
Yeah.
These people can't handle it, man.
I say we give him a chainsaw.
They're taking it to
next
heart.
year.
No, oh my god.
I actually second that motion.
Is that the next Tarantino joint? Pickle with
Oh,
a
yeah.
chainsaw?
Pickle saw.
Pickle saw 3.
God damn.
Wow.
The Mardi Gras maniac. It's like a serial
the
killer.
Mardi
Every
Gras
Mardi
man.
Gras.
Chainsaw and the lazy boy.
Oh.
You find
Better
out
not bring your kids.
he's out there murdering all the out of work strippers. The ones with the hairy on the armpits.
$5, $30, and you could not be a cunt for fucking 5 minutes.
Pickle got you. Called you a fucking cunt.
So, dude, one day Blaine didn't exist, right? And then, like, overnight, Blaine exists. And then he's, like, in my world. I'm like, holy shit, where did this fucking guy come from? So then we, after thinking back, I think we originally met him and seen him perform with you, Jack, right?
Right.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Where did you find this guy?
That's Chuck. You remember Chuck from the NOLA Horror Film Fest?
Of
Me and
course.
him came on here. Yeah, it was. That's his nephew.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so he's related to Chuck.
Uncle
you-
Balls' nephew.
Which you've been friends with Chuck for a long time.
Yeah, quite a while now.
So
yeah.
did you know him for a long time? And
No,
he
I
just-
didn't. He came to a couple of shows. We hung out, but you know how it is. People if I'm not working with them or they're not coming to more than one show, it's like, all right, yeah, I don't remember you after tonight.
Right. Yeah. Well, you got to talk to you sober before the show.
Exactly.
Like, as soon as you
it's
get there.
all gone.
And then
yeah.
again at the end of the night.
Yeah, let
that
me
way
clarify. That's not an ego thing. That's an alcohol thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
both, that way both Jacks know you.
It
Unless
was
you make yourself
literally,
memorable.
yo, B, you want to go to this show, see my boy Jack Locke? Yeah, saw Jack fucking toasted drunk out of his mind.
When
Yeah,
I'm mad
man,
at a show.
let's get something together, man. Yeah, man, let's get
Bullshit.
something
That
together.
was your uncle put that whole thing
No,
together.
no. Let's get something.
One of you's lying.
Let's chill. Let's play some music, okay? And I didn't get.
So he
I got-
begged you,
I
just
didn't. No,
just
no,
'cause of
no.
the way you
Yes.
look.
It
Yeah.
was my fault.
All right.
I didn't get in contact with him. He didn't get in contact.
What, for like
with
2
me.
years? Yeah.
It was about 8-9 months.
Nah, Chuck was pushing that shit like motherfucker.
And
It
then
was,
all of a sudden,
Yeah, I think he's full of
yeah.
shit because he
Of course
can't
he
remember
is.
even how he got
No,
home from the
fuck.
cabin.
Bullshit.
I have good long-term memory. I don't have good sharp turn memory.
I don't know. I can't see Jack going, hey, I'm Blaine. I play guitar. Oh, we got to get together and do something. Like,
Yeah, I
you
don't see
got
that
to
either.
call me.
No. It wasn't like
My
that.
ideal band is a
wasn't
three-piece.
Like, it wasn't like that, but it was more of like the Jack Locke drunken. Yeah, like the
Dude,
like.
Uncle-
Yeah, we're not gonna get together.
No,
Like,
the
yeah,
Jack
we'll
Locke
get-
Uncle
drunken
Chuck
has
has
a
that
J in
We'll
it
get
somewhere.
we'll get
J.
together. Jace, we'll
No,
get
that's
together. And
the Costa Rican
so I didn't
twist.
talk to him for a couple of years.
And then Uncle Chucky hooks it up.
Months.
About a couple years.
Yeah, and he's like, "Yo, you ever hit my boy Jack Locke up?" And I said, "No." And he's like, "Hit him up." And I don't. One day he's like, "Be here for practice," and I was there for practice, and the rest.
There it is.
That.
That's how it all starts.
That's how it all starts. I remember
And-
that.
and
Yeah,
the- pretty
sent you
much
the-
after
Up
that,
there he
it
goes,
was
he was
like,
doing so good. Then he's like, I'm going to strangle this motherfucking microphone.
no, it's right in front of my fucking eyes, man. So pretty much,
Welcome to Showbiz.
Your fucking eyes ain't even open at this point. It's starting to look like B-Goat.
neither yours, man.
Just need the ball cap, yeah.
Hey guys, turn in Japanese. I really think so.
All right, so
That's my favorite sound clip.
No,
We-
after that, it was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'll make
It was
practice
like,
5
yeah.
minutes late, 10
yeah.
minutes late,
I understand what
3
the fuck
hours
he's talking
late.
about.
You know, so
Wow, sounds good.
well, what
But,
were you
no.
doing before that?
not shit,
Math.
man. Really?
Dude, yeah, we're doing
You
that.
in there? All
I
right.
hear,
yeah,
I hear it makes you a hell of a guitar player.
living in Kentucky, man.
Oh, so you weren't even. So you
No,
were living.
I'm from here.
You're from here.
I was born in Metairie, lived in LaPlace, moved to fucking middle of nowhere, Kentucky.
He
How
became
old
a
were you when
man
you
in
moved away?
Kentucky.
Oh shit, like 12, man.
Oh, okay,
I
so you're
was
about
young,
12.
but it didn't get a hold of me.
No harm.
I knew I'd be back, and when I turned 20,
Did you hate it out there?
it's not that I hated it. It was just the place I grew up, and I was like, I gotta get out of here. I'm sure if I grew up in LaPlace, I would have been like, I gotta get out of here, you know. But I was like, I gotta get back there, and then I was like, LaPlace is a fucking shithole. I want to go to New Orleans, and I was like,
There
New
goes
Orleans
the 3
is-
Laplace listeners.
New Orleans is kind of a shithole, and now I'm just like, I don't know.
He's an ass.
Seems like you're coping with it well.
Oh, I cope with it very
All right, so wait, what kind of kid were you though?
What kind of kid
Hey,
were
yeah,
I?
you got the sports kid, you got the
No, I was definitely
little
not
emo
a sports
bastards?
kid. I was definitely not emo bastard. I don't know. I mean, I grew up in a fucking Kentucky
Right, you moved to Kentucky.
town.
Where you look like? You just like a little preppy kid?
No. Look like right now, man. I
Oh,
was
really?
always
Still
wearing a band T-shirt or some weird T-shirt, jeans and Converse.
All right. So just like you look now, just younger.
And you always play guitar.
Yeah, younger and not as fucked up.
No, he looked exactly the
Oh,
same.
no. Well,
It's the same.
Yeah, actually, I had this on. But you think they don't give meth away? Now I'm just piling on that one, right? Thanks for tuning in. Tune in next week. Tidbits will be on. Review the Girl Spice show. You know Girl Spice is playing? That's right. That's all anybody cares about. Nobody cares about fucking Zombies Ain't Shit playing. House of Ghosts playing. Nobody cares. Those
Nobody
fuckers
cares
don't even
about
care.
those fucks.
They're in space killing it. Fucking Jack
Maybe.
Locke, thank God, is playing that night. Oh, man. Feel better now. Thank you. So, dude, you go to Kentucky, you fit right in because you look like a degenerate.
no, I don't fit in. I just said
Oh,
fuck
you
it.
don't fit in.
No, I don't fit in.
Everybody else like, you need a little more color in your outfit.
No. They were just
All
like, oh
white.
man, you seriously, man. You seriously, man.
Did they
You
think
from
you were?
New Orleans?
Oh, did they think you were depressed? Or? That's a yes.
What was that?
So why were you depressed?
I don't know when they started thinking I was depressed.
I don't know. Just saying. Usually them kids, they got all black on, paint their fingernails.
No, it wasn't
Did you
that
paint your
bad.
fingernails?
No, I never painted my.
All right.
No, they were naturally
True
that dirty.
story. I painted my fingernail green once.
To pretend like you slammed it in the door?
No, I was like 6 and I saw my cousin with some black some black fingernail polish, and I was like, yeah, rated mom's fingernail polish.
Got that emerald green, boy.
Emerald green, bruh. Look at Jack.
What the fuck?
Oh, god damn, this is a great story. All right, see you there. You're getting picked on a little bit. You're going through a little bit of depression.
No, never
and
got
then,
picked on. No, sure, no. I always was
No,
cool
fuck
with
no.
people.
They were like, Columbine just happened. I ain't saying shit. Did you have a trench coat at any time?
What's up?
Did you have a trench coat at any time?
No, never. I'd never liked to like baggy clothing, no.
I won't wear a trench coat, but I'll rock the fuck out them yoga pants.
Dingle 2.0.
How'd you know, bro?
All right, so how do you get back here from Kentucky? How old then?
I was like 20, 21, I don't know.
All right, you finished school. Were you
Oh,
playing?
yeah,
You were
yeah.
playing guitar in
I
high
had,
school or
like-
what?
Yeah, I played guitar from like age 12.
Hey man, it's some country ass shit.
Thank you, Dingle.
Some country ass shit. You want to hear some country
Boy,
ass
bring
shit,
Dingle
man?
out. Holy shit! You heard Dingle's voice in a while?
No.
It's been a minute.
I haven't been under the bridge.
Oh, sometimes I feel like I don't have a partner. Sometimes I feel that Dingle is my friend.
He deleted me for some reason. And once somebody deletes me off of
Crunchy as
Facebook, then
fuck.
I'm just like, I don't like him anymore.
Fuck you, man.
You deleted me? Well, now I'm going to unlike all your stuff.
I'm offended.
Hey girl, I'll
Deleted
set
me.
you on fire, girl.
So did you took guitar lessons
Do
there, or
it.
did you just get?
Yeah, man, I took a couple of lessons and I mean, more
Is this
self
Vigo?
With like
self-taught,
the
yeah,
acoustic guitar playing "Twinkle Twinkle Little Star" or something?
No, I tried the jazz shit for about 2 weeks, and I was like, yeah, fuck this. And I was like, I want metal, man. I want to be added to the bone.
Really?
Yeah.
You were drawing. You liked metal
Loved metal.
right off the bat.
So tried classical for a little bit, and I was like, I'm not into this reading shit. You know, like it's cool, but this
Spoken
side
like
reading,
true Kentucky.
it's a little over my level. You know, I was homeschooled. I was homeschooled. I went to a backwoods.
Mayday, that's very fucking insulting. Like, really.
Keep it up. I love it.
I mean, come on. As a fellow musician,
I
you just
understand.
gonna laugh
yeah,
at it?
absolutely.
What? You think it's
Telling a
funny?
good story, yeah. I like
You're pretty much saying it's funny that he thinks he's a little slow, right?
Oh, I know I'm a little
He would
slow.
never know what you mean.
Oh, I know what Mayday means. Look at those eyes. Egg rolls tonight? Yeah, baby. Egg rolls, they on their way, huh?
What?
I'm down for
There's a lot of
egg rolls.
interesting news coming from the forest.
You bring in all the weirdos. He brings in all the
He
weirdos.
does. Uncle Chuck hooks him up. He's like, hey,
Here's another
You
one.
need
Hey,
to go see
You
Jack
need this,
Lock. You'll get along great.
You do what for what?
gatekeeper.
Definitely go see Jack Locke. He's into that shit.
All right, so what do you think your favorite metal band was back then? Like the first one that got you?
Oh, the one that really just like boom.
Green Day.
Yeah.
No.
Fuck off. I always was a big Sabbath freak.
Who?
Black Sabbath.
What? You're too
Yeah.
young for that.
No.
How did you get a Black Sabbath album?
Because mom and dad hated it.
Oh, they did.
Yo.
They like voiced their fear of it.
No, I just hid it in my guitar case underneath the bed.
Well, how'd you get it though?
My dad once told me, he's like, you know, man, I was like looking in your shit one day and I was expected to see like some
Corn.
Playboy magazine shit like that, and he's like, I fucking found some Sabbath and Zeppelin CDs and some High Time magazines, and I was like, yeah, we got the fucking internet today, Dad. You know, fuck Playboy magazine. But still, he was like, okay, good. He's like,
The pictures
it's
move
not the
now."
gay section, is it? And I was like, only like 40% of the time. Okay, good. So,
My son's a drug addict, devil worshiper, but at least he's not a
but at
faggot.
least he's not a faggot. You're not sucking dick, huh, boy? Well, I mean, remember that $20 I owed you? Yeah, I had to do what I had to do. But other than that, Dad, we cool, Dad. All right, good son.
That's my day.
That's right.
How did you get the first Black Sabbath? What was it? Was it a tape?
Oh
or?
man, I was with my buddy, and he used to come down. He lived like about an hour and a half away, and he would come down every fucking weekend, and that's when we would like, yeah, he was like 4 or 5 years older than me, you know, but he played music. He's a fucking genius, man. if he's out there, you're fucking blowing your life away. Go fucking do something with the band, man.
Do music.
No,
Tell him I'm gonna bust you up.
I'm not fucking around. Like, this dude was serious. Like, I'm pretty.
That was a major influence
I'm
to you.
jealous of him because he was one of those people. Like, you hand him any instrument, fucking phenomenal. Did I say that right?
That was good.
Okay, that was good. Cool. Guitarist, pianist, drummer.
I'm kind of wrong guy to ask, but
Pianist.
He played piano.
he's
he
just a
played
natural.
guitar,
He'd pick up
played drums.
anything and
For
and
real,
know it.
and he always wanted to do violin,
He said do music.
stuff like that. And I told him
Yeah.
to, but he was just one of those like when we played together. Like he had the knowledge of like why everything worked, and I just had.
He could
to,
do
like,
that reading
Hey,
thing.
dude, I smoked a bunch of weed and watch this. Boom, whip. And he's like, yeah, that works because of this, and we'd put it together, and boom. And
You're like, I don't know
we
why
were
it
just
works.
boom.
It just came to me from the
It
netherworld.
just came, right. But we were in Walmart one day. Every weekend we'd chill, we'd go get some Taco Bell and whatnot. And that's the only people my parents would like. Yeah, you can go with him. You know, he's older.
They had no idea.
But his mom's cool. Like, she does the shamanama things in church too.
No.
So he must
okay.
be a good kid.
Gotcha.
And we go get like swishers.
Did you saying they talked in tongues?
Oh, they talked in tongues, man.
Did
Like,
you talk in tongues?
No, I never.
Did you pretend just so that they wouldn't
No,
pick on you?
I never did that in front of people. I just sat in the back like they full of shit.
Did they have
full
a-
of shit, right?
I don't know. Did you dance with snakes?
I always waited for the snakes, dude.
They never busted
If I
out.
had the opportunity, I'd fucking dance with snakes. But also, if I had the opportunity, I'd fucking like slit a chicken or a goat's goat's
What?
throat open, and also be like, yeah, Baron Simony, like show up, you know, like I'm into it all.
All right, so if I got this right, it's like an oppressive upbringing. They move you to Kentucky.
Sure,
When they
sure.
join a crazy cult, they're speaking in tongues. You're
Sure.
with this bad influence guy. He brings you to Walmart of all places, and you go to the discount bin and you get the Black Sabbath.
Get the Black Sabbath
cassette?
album. No, it was
What
an
cassette?
album. It was Black
A
Sabbath's
record?
Beth CD.
Okay, gotcha.
Black
CD.
It was on sale too.
No,
it
it's
was
an
on
album.
sale, dude. I was like 13. I had like $10 in my pocket. It was on sale for like $7. So I was like, yeah.
Was it Paranoid?
So I stole it.
Which
no,
one was it?
I bought their best hits, 68 through
Oh, so you
78
got in on the
or something like
greatest
that.
hits.
Yeah, and like that. I'm not owing it all to them because I had many.
Between that and your boy that you never named, that's got to be, that was kind of the defining moment. You're like, I love this guy and I want to be like him.
No. It was pretty much I love this band and I want to be like them. So
Gotcha.
Between Black Sabbath and Randy Rhoads, I'm going off on rabbit trails, but I'm making that circle. Watch
You are.
this. I am. So between Black Sabbath and Randy Rhoads, man, that's what just set it off. Like I have to be those guys, not be those guys, but I have to play like them. A little bit of lessons, you know.
Yeah.
But mostly just listen to that shit over and over.
Did you
and,
join a
like,
band out there in Kentucky?
There were a couple of them, but
Did you start one or did you just join kind of existing
I
bands?
started one of them right
Right?
senior year of high school.
Oh, come on. You're still in high school.
Yeah, still in high school. Started this like, oh, we got to be Christian because of the bass player, the drummer.
Oh,
and
you were
the
gonna do
singer,
Christian rock.
right? Well, I had to be because of the singer, the drummer, and the Christian.
And the
singer,
Christian.
the drummer,
Yeah. You know,
and
like
the
your
singer.
regular band, the drummer, the bassist, the singer, the guitarist, and the Christian.
There always has to be a Christian.
All right, so you start doing Christian. Is it Christian metal or like Christian rock?
We were a metal band.
So you could still play Devil Worship a guitar,
fucking
but they were just
striper
saying
over
Christian
They were
words
just saying
over it.
Christian words.
I got you.
See, you got me. And then I
Yes,
joined the
autumn's
band.
got me. Yes,
Yes.
autumn's got me. Yes, autumn got me. 'Cause autumn told me so. That's good. You spawn creativity.
That's
That's
good
good.
shit.
We got the Jesus flowing. I see the rainbow. Now I'm living positivity.
positivity.
I I am a disciple of Jesus' Death Corps, or whatever it's called. I don't know the name of it. I just sent in the dude.
I really didn't pay attention. I laughed to it, and I was like, oh, these motherfuckers are going to get the shit beat out of them. I'm out, and, hopped in my car, went home.
Oh, right. Gotcha.
Right.
Went back to their place, actually trashed it, and
Then they do it.
passed out.
When they doing Christian rock, are they all still doing drugs and drinking and all this shit and just doing Christian rock?
Doing
Or
Jesus.
were they straight laced?
I was.
They're doing the
Oh, really?
cross.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think our bass player was, but he just never showed it because he was smart. We lived in a small town. Once the word gets out, it gets out, and you get labeled as this person.
Oh, right.
Right.
So how did you escape before they torched the whole place?
I mean,
Uncle David started yelling at me.
I got out as like the city was burning, man.
I got you.
I watched it burn to the ground.
You didn't have nothing to do with it, though.
I may have had a little bit to do with it, but
Oh,
I got
really?
out, so
All right.
that's all that matters, right?
So, dude, you hook up. Uncle Chuck hooks you up with Jack once you get back here.
Sure. Yeah.
Were you in bands here before?
No. Jack was the first band.
All right. That's fucking
I was just
cool.
trying to make money when I got here, man.
Yeah.
Still haven't succeeded at that.
No, hey. None of us have. Is that Mayday?
You'd think sucking dick pays a little bit more, but
It doesn't. That's
Just
because there's so
in
many
flavor.
y'all out
Doesn't.
there doing it.
Just
so
in
many
flavor.
of us,
It's
man.
supply and demand.
It is. It
Pickle
is.
blew
It's
you-
bullshit, really. It's
so-
a suck dick or die type of world,
Pickle blew you.
yeah.
So when you hook up with Jack, what were your first thoughts about just the project?
This
Watch it,
dude
sucker.
is beautiful. I wonder how much he'd pay to have his dick sucked.
Wow.
Wow, thanks for that.
When I learned he wasn't-
I would
I mean,
never
yeah.
need it.
When I learned he wasn't
Never
into
know.
that, I was like, so how much do we make? And he's like,
Yeah.
you could have a few drinks for free. And I was like, a few, like
I will save
more
some
than
money
a
a
few.
week.
And he's like,
17?
yeah, this dude needs more than a few to perform.
40,000.
Yeah, you can have more than a few, and then
How about
like
then
I
that
said,
was
it was a fucking drunken brain from that day on. And then he introduced me to V-Goat, and
Yeah.
I
how's that work?
appreciate him for that. But god damn,
How does that work? You-
V-Goat introduced me to a whole different world after that.
After you adopt him, you're like, I gotta,
All right, yeah,
create
gotta
space.
sublet this motherfucker.
He
out.
was
Yeah, yeah.
he was actually our fill-in drummer one day, and I'm like, look at this skinny little fucking
that's right,
Asian kid just. And I was like, God damn, Jack, like, you think he speeds our shit up a little bit? And he's like, oh yeah, you just gotta learn to deal with it. And I was like, I don't know, I kind of like him. And he's like, I knew you
Consider
would.
it expert
Yeah.
mode. Yeah.
And I was like, does he like his dick sucked? And he's like, if he doesn't, Kevin does. Who's Kevin?
He's
So
an asshole.
I didn't see B-Goat for a little bit, right? And then I see him not this past Endymion, this is last night, but like a year ago Endymion. And I was like, B-Goat, what's up? And it took me about 4 times of just staring at him, and he's staring at me, and I'm staring at him, and I was like, this dude likes
What
me.
do you want?
What's up? And I was like, oh, fuck, it's B-Goat. And I was
Shut
like,
up.
yo. Like, you want to go smoke a cigarette? And he's like, yeah,
No.
let's go smoke a cigarette.
Is that code word for suck your dick or something?
Yes.
It was something like that.
Puffed on a
Just
fag?
a little bit better.
Okay.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug, you know?
So y'all go smoke a cigarette
So we
together.
go smoke a cigarette, and I think it was Pickle's front seat of his
Pickle
car.
blew you.
Actually, we found that's exactly what it was. 'Cause we found Pickle's high school fucking picture. I love you, Pickle, but dude, me and B-Goat totally smoked a cigarette off your fucking high school picture, dude. I think it was like black and white. It was in a wooden fucking frame with glass on it. I
Kept it
swear
in
to
the
God,
car?
dude. In the front seat of Pickle's car, B-Goat said, he said, I fucking need my cigarettes out your car, dude. Me and Blaine go and smoke a cigarette. And that motherfucker handed him his car keys. And we fucking went and smoked a cigarette off of Pickles High School. Pickles High School.
Tidbits will be on. Tidbits are gonna be in a review. Girl Spice with zombies eating sheep. House of Goats and the Jack Lock Rock Show this Saturday night. Southport Hall. Southport Hall. So Jack, did you know it was gonna be a bad idea for
I had a
Blaine
feeling.
to get in the House of
I
Goats?
know-
knew from the start.
I know Chuck. I know him at that point. So yeah, I was like,
Him and Bigo too. I mean,
yeah.
It's not a surprise that they like hit it off. Not at all.
It's like adding 2 to 2.
Actually, Big Goat hit me up before, and he was like, "You want to start a project with my boy Wayne Cron and Turtle?" And I was like, "Yeah, dude. Let's start something." I think we had 2 practices, and then Big Goat hit me back up and was like, "Yo, dude, my boy Kevin's back in town. You want to be in House of Goats?" And I was like, "Dude, I've only heard of y'all. Sure, I want to be in House of Goats." And we had 1 practice with Kevin, and that motherfucker got me. He got me so drunk and high. I was just like,
He just had to say, yeah,
dude, I'm better. The same thing I told Jack Locke.
Jack Locke.
Man, come on. The same thing I told Jack fucking like every practice. Dude, I swear I'm better. I swear I'm better. I swear I'm better.
Oh, you were sloppy as fuck.
Oh, I'm always
They were
sloppy
building
as
your
fuck.
tolerance first.
Oh
though.
yeah.
Had to. And after about 4 practices, Kevin was like, "Yeah, you're better." And now he's just like, "God damn, I made a mistake." And
What does that mean?
He's an
we
ass.
sloppy as fuck. Have you heard House of Goats?
K-Goat really
No,
regrets
they don't.
that decision.
Everybody
honestly.
else is tight.
That's
He's
the funny
talked to
thing
Jack.
us.
That's the funny thing because he's talking to Jack like.
When they had Sean,
And I'm like,
they were
"Jack,
tight.
what's up?" And he's
It's
like,
like a
"Oh,
PTA
we all made a bad decision, dude. But it is what it is. So bad decision lived. Like, let's do it."
He keeps showing up for the drugs and alcohol.
That was the funny part
What
for
do you
me.
mean? I
keep,
bring the drugs and alcohol,
Oh,
man.
all right.
That's
Well, no
why
wonder
I'm
why
in
you
the
keep coming
bands.
back.
That's why I'm in the fucking. Oh,
Whoa.
I can get y'all fucked up. I can be in your
Whoa.
band. That's what it is. Like,
Gotcha.
that's how.
That
Man,
means
they make
It's
you
not
bring
the vice
pizza and
versa.
shit. Shut the fuck up.
I used
And
to
he wore a
bring
dress.
pizza, man. I used to bring pizza. I wore a dress because the drugs told me to wear a dress. No.
But I don't wear a dress no more. I just bring $75 drugs
could-
to him. That's all.
Could I have told no to the dress? Really?
No.
Like,
No, you did.
it was
Interesting
no.
grammar.
No.
Would it have been the show if I would have said no to the
No.
dress?
No.
The dress wouldn't
You
listen.
know, like, I'm a dick,
Yes.
but I'm not that big of a dick.
Dress would have
Like,
been there
No.
even
yeah,
if
you
you
want me to
wasn't.
wear a
Yeah.
dress? Haha, I
No.
get it.
Yes.
Like, fuck it, man. Like,
Shut
I'm
up.
not-
So there's
You
2
know?
theories out there. One, and maybe you can help me get to the bottom of
Sure,
this
sure.
bullshit, right?
This bullshit.
So there's the
My
Sean.
life?
waiting for it.
You're getting to the bottom of my life, right?
Sean quits House of Goats, right?
Oh, Sean's out. Sean's gone. I don't know what.
Sean?
Here's my 2 theories, and you can tell me
Okay.
if you agree or I don't know, even know if you know. I talked to B-Goat and K-Goat, and I don't even think they know. They seem very angry at him. So theory 1 is that Sean didn't like to be in a band with you, that you were starting to, cause ripples. So he was like, "I'll just leave and
Right.
not deal with that guy Blaine," because that's one variable. And the next thing is that fucking Melissa and them hate us so much. Like, there's so much animosity and hate for us that Sean couldn't bear to even play that show just out of sheer fuck them like thing. Like, fuck them completely. I can't do this. I'm just not doing it.
I don't blame
So
him,
what do we
actually,
do?
for that,
Well,
yeah.
fucking just tell him I quit. Like, all right. So then I'm just, my theory, I think Sean comes back immediately after they finish this show with us. That way. Everything's cool. They got to play the show. They did it with us. Sean got to
I hope
not.
that's true.
I
Sean
really
got
don't
to
know.
not play the show,
Sean's
which I'm
playing
sure
it-
that would help.
Sean's playing it very cool, very clean, man. I have no problem with him. Definitely B-Goat and Kevin. I can understand that. There's definitely, you bring the young chicken in, and you got the old rooster. I'm trying to fly. He's trying. Hey, we can't fucking fly, man.
So the
just
first
settle
one is
down.
right.
In a way, yeah. The
think you pushed
the
him
first, The first or second band practice. Hey, man, you want something? No, I'm good. So it showed me right there. Sean was the most responsible, and I looked up to him, man. I really did. I was like, man, Sean's the real deal. Like he's been there, done that.
He would
and-
give
and I would-
stability to the group.
Sure.
that
He
dude
was
is
our
professional.
anchor. He was
Super
definitely our anchor. Same thing I thought. Jack, super lame, but I respected him in a way. And if I pushed him out, sorry, man, but it is what it is, man. We're House of fucking Goats, and like Kevin told me, we love to fucking party. Yo, dude, slow down.
Who the fuck was that?
That was him playing a character.
He switched to his alter ego.
I like that.
This is like that
It's
split
coming out.
movie. Oh yeah, he's doing good.
Christ.
Blaine, this is good. I'm riveted.
It's good. It's good. Sure, it's good. It's fucking Blaine Ware. Yeah, yeah.
I understand.
knew it was gonna
Junior.
be good. Junior. Yeah.
Junior.
Sorry, Dad. Can't give you the credit. Thanks for knocking Mom up. You know.
That's a true part.
You're upsetting
His poor
Malcolm.
dad
That's
probably
a
wants
very
his,
true part.
his dad wants his name back.
I want my name back,
Name
son.
back. Yeah.
No, my dad's a great person.
I made
All
a
right,
mistake.
I love my dad. We cool.
Yeah,
We
see
cool.
pictures on your
He knows
Facebook.
what's
Y'all
up.
all hugging and dressed up in little cute outfits and shit.
Oh, dude, that
For
bitch
picture
in
day?
that bitch in that little bunny outfit. Oh man.
What?
In case my parents are listening, the bunny outfit. I'm sure
fuck
you've
is
seen it
going on?
last night. Facebook. You were commenting on it earlier. We had a panda. We had a bunny. We had me
Yeah.
on the
Okay.
couch of a random person. Sure. So
Okay,
that
what
little
about
bitch.
it?
That little bitch in that bunny outfit. Poof.
Isn't
I
that
know.
Jack?
I ain't saying shit.
Fuck that
It may have been
motherfucker.
Jack. It may have not been Jack. I didn't wake up till 1:45 this morning.
Okay.
Afternoon.
Seems pretty relevant. to
So
we're
what they
talking
say about rabbits is true.
Boring.
It didn't have the rabbit hat on anymore, and
You can't call
Why?
him it.
you can't call it it.
No, it's got to be
he did
he,
it
she,
twice,
or
apparently.
they. It's got to be they.
He, she, or they. He,
Apparently,
she, or,
it is like a real insult.
Well, he, she, or it
get
just
it.
didn't have the fucking bunny mask on anymore, and
Is it better or
I mean,
worse?
I'm still trying to figure it out, man.
Yeah.
I feel dirty, but I feel good.
Well,
We got fucking Bobcat Goldthwait in here tonight.
That'd
Jack
be-
Drippin'.
Circa 88.
Jack,
What the fuck?
how do you think this is going?
I think it's great. How many listeners we still got? What do we start with? What are we at right now?
This is NRR 105. Do music. Make Southern music. Get out there and support things.
What's our
Titties.
metrics? What hardware have we got?
We need a local scene bra. With this all this support these titties need.
Bust you up.
Dude, Jack, are you a millennial?
I don't think I am now.
It's 1984 to 96.
I'm 80.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Damn,
you're
I didn't
on
realize
it.
you were that old.
I missed it. I know, right?
Oh, he's the
I
killer.
know.
80?
Mayday.
80.
I-
I am
I'm born in
80.
80.
oh, really?
No,
you
you're
too?
born in
Yeah.
80?
So you're not a
born in 80.
Oh, I
millennial
thought he was
neither.
literally
Thank
80.
God.
Are we Generation X?
Generation X.
I feel like we're between
Generation
Generation X and millennials because we were
They call you X-lineals.
we had an analog childhood and a digital internet adolescence and adulthood.
We were like the transformation generation.
Yeah, we
I like
actually
that.
have cognizant memories of when shit was dial.
I had a rotary phone,
Rotary
though. I
phone.
was born in 1988, and I had a rotary phone. I
Yeah,
had
rotary
fucking
phones were still a thing.
Phones
yeah.
with the cord.
On the
We had
West
a
Bank,
word
yes.
processor. We had a typewriter. I had a record player. I had an Atari. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Oh, you had an Atari. Which
so
one?
why do I
7800,
have the-
2600,
whatever the
5200?
first one was?
The 2600.
I don't
yeah.
know.
It's,
I grew up
it
on
says
that
shit.
millennials
Yeah,
may be
26.
argumentative.
Why do I have to be? My point is, why do I have to be a millennial? I really did all the same shit as
Nobody
y'all.
ever
Okay.
wants to claim millennial.
No, because it's terrible.
No, it's not. Oh, okay.
No, I mean,
Okay,
if that's how you
okay.
feel, let's go with it.
I think
yeah.
every generation was terrible to the people in that generation and the people older. Every older generation goes, and this generation's all fucked up, and look what they're doing. blah,
That's
blah,
just
blah.
what you do when you get to a certain age.
Yeah, and then you
I do
become
that
those
shit
people.
now.
Okay.
I
this is the
hate it when I
reason-
do it, and I do it.
This
Right,
is the reason
right.
I'm saying that. Yeah, maybe people
Right,
my,
says the millennial.
my age are
Right, that's what I was
millennials,
about to say. I'm a
But-
fucking millennial and I hate it.
But mentally, I've always been 10 years ahead. Does that make sense? Like, I should be in y'all's age group. Does that make sense? Like, all of my friends are in y'all's age
Well,
group.
sounds like she
I
got the
was
best of
born in
both
the wrong.
worlds then.
No, I was born in the wrong. I never really related
Give
to
me
people
that
my
pliant
age the way
skin that I had
should.
at 27
You know what I
again.
mean?
Yeah.
I still don't really relate to people my age as well as I should.
you?
That's number 29 of things millennials do.
Fuck off.
Claim they're not millennials.
Fuck off.
Which one is it?
29.
Here it comes.
Blaine, you fit in that
Millennial.
category, right?
I
You're,
totally fit in that category.
All right,
Well,
you're a millennial,
obviously.
too.
Like mad.
I know
millennial.
I know I'm that piece of shit, but I find it funny, so that's all right.
See, you're upset about it, too. You don't want to claim to be a millennial.
Oh, I fucking hate being.
Would you rather
Nobody
be a
wants
Generation
to claim
X?
it.
What's
Or
up?
Would you rather been Generation X or whatever they call them,
no,
or Y or
no
whatever?
no matter what, you're gonna be fucking labeled as this or that, you know.
And you wouldn't want any of it, right?
I mean, no.
Millennials, number 19, may sing commercials while two people are talking in background.
Good.
So you already had that one. It's not just something you just fucking made up right now.
What?
Number 19, because we were number
Oh, I got
79.
36 things
Oh, you got
millennials made.
36. Okay.
Man, the listicles usually go with divisible by 10. That's
Actually, number 32. Ask how many questions the host has prepared. We're doing good.
Imagine that.
How many tricks do you have?
On this thing, it does say millennials are ruining the economy.
Sure.
And I guess that's because that was, the big ushering in the movement of anti-corporatism and, I guess, like material.
It was in the 60s, right? All that shit started.
It was too, but I think it kind of had a resurgence on this.
Did it ever
this
stop?
generation.
Did it ever stop, though?
What did we do?
Oh, I guess the concept, man, you could see it with like Napster. Music should be free. Piracy, I think, was at an all-time high. You still got a lot of, I would place them mostly in the millennials from people I talk to that still have the hacked fire sticks and shit like that.
Oh, yeah.
To where they don't feel they should pay for entertainment. And then there's also, I think, like a little bit of push to not, the whole don't use paper plates and, shit like that. More.
It's a bit of a broad brush, but yeah, I know what
He
you mean.
thinks he's at band practice.
It's probably styrofoam plates they're saying not to use.
I don't know, but I can see where they come up with that. They're trying to, they ruin the
I think we
economy.
should try to conserve the environment. Yeah, that makes me a millennial?
The next thing it says,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
they don't want to get married.
We don't.
More and more, yeah? You agree with that?
Oh, I totally agree with that.
You know, gay marriage is legal now, Blaine.
I mean, me and Bigo thought about it for the
How's he going to make a living?
It would be perfect.
That they have a very
We thought-
understanding
Exactly.
friend.
We thought about it for the benefits, and between the benefits and the making a living, just what we did, we'll just keep butt fucking every weekend, you know?
Well, yeah, I guess so.
They also say
he likes that shit.
they don't want kids.
No, we don't.
I mean, to me, it makes kind of perfect sense because you got the 50s generation that were very much. This is when they're ushering in commercialism and marketing and getting them to buy mass-produced goods for the first time in the 50s and grow your family, atomic family,
values.
have
And women
kids.
didn't have to work though. We got to
Especially
fucking
white
stay
people
home and
have
clean
kids.
shit.
They like to promote that. God forbid the white race goes away. Like,
my God,
it
yeah.
does such a great job.
Don't
God
want
forbid
that.
you weed us out. Like,
Y'all left us as fucked
but
up
then after that,
economy.
the hippie generation was like, no, don't get arranged marriages and stop fucking all this frivolous spending and just.
Well, you say hippie generation, but you also got that establishment because you couldn't have hippies without an establishment to go
Right, so I
hippie
guess-
against. So
right, the establishment gets
right,
so
so
big.
you got just as many, probably more. You can't have a counterculture if you outnumber whatever is mainstream. So yeah, you probably have more of that. Yeah, let's have.
And then
kids
I
and let's-
remember when I went through like my hippie movement. Right, I was a hippie, and you'd meet the other hippies, and they're like, "Oh man, you would have hated it back then. You think it was? You look back at that time thinking it was so great, and everybody was learning and trying to elevate their
Yeah,
consciousness.
so many less
and-
conveniences. Yeah,
but there was such a small group then.
right.
Like it seems like to us when we grew up, we we're like, no, that's huge because that's what we see in movies and shit like that and how it's portrayed. But it was a very small
it was
group
the
of
smallest
people.
group, but it was the most interesting group of that era
And
Yeah.
influential. Like all those people ended up creating pop culture for our generation.
Right.
Sure.
So it's like, damn, you get the rebellion, and now the millennials are like, you know what? 2 kids is still too many. Let's have no kids and actually like enjoy our lives and do whatever the fuck we want, and like not have a kid to pass along a society and a type of life that really ain't that great when you have kids. Like this world is great if you don't have no responsibilities and you got endless
It
amounts
really
of money.
is. It
Like you
really
can have a
is.
good time.
Holy shit.
But yeah,
you don't even know. It's fucking fantastic.
Let me see. It
You
says
tried the shit out nowadays?
What?
This shit.
I don't have kids, pal. I was born too early. I should have been born a millennial. I'm right with this shit. I'm like, everybody else
You
bitches
skipped
about
2 generations the other way.
Yeah,
That's what
everybody
happened.
bitches about millennials. I'm like, I just think they got shit figured out a little better. And you're just pissed off about it. They say
I feel like I'm in Silent Hill.
millennials are a bunch of crybaby liberals.
Oh, that's kind of stupid to say that somebody from an age group is.
Yeah, that's a broad brush for that.
There's
but,
a half and half.
I mean, that does exist.
I guess
but-
it shows you who wrote this shit, right?
Well,
It's like, oh, now you know.
someone on the internet was wrong. What?
A liberal would have wrote it. Millennials are very socially conscious and environmentally friendly. This was like a right-wing person is like, they're all crybaby liberals.
I do think that a lot of people
Tree
are
huggers.
crybabies, but you know what? A lot of the crybabies I know are in their mid to late 30s, so I'm pretty
Oh,
sure
no shit,
they're
right?
not 80s babies. They're fucking, or they're not millennials. They're Generation X. Y'all are whiny as fuck.
They also say millennials are naive and unpractical.
Well, we're not old enough to fucking know shit about the world yet. That's a dumb thing to say. Yeah, we're naive.
I don't know how they can be naive and unpractical at the same time.
I don't even know what the fuck unpractical means.
Unpractical.
Impractical?
It says unpractical.
Well, that's
I didn't
not a
write
word.
Dropping
it.
that
I
grammar
copied it.
science.
I'm sorry, it's not a word.
I guess they mean not practical.
Right.
I don't know.
Impractical.
Whatever. Number
29.
17 on the what millennials might say.
All right, we're going in
Correct you
alphabetical
on your
order. All
proper
right.
English.
Yes, we will, especially if we're an English major.
All right, well, I'm sorry I copy and pasted the wrong.
29,
Me too.
17.
Number 4. May continuously argue about something that doesn't
do
need to be
pickle.
argued about.
Don't do pickle clips. It's just gonna lose me.
Do what?
Don't do the pickle clips. I can't fucking talk with that shit.
Can't deal with
Crack up.
Well,
here, baby.
40,000.
I hope he gets rid of that knife.
millennials are lazy.
All right, well, that's true.
You think so? You think you're lazy?
No argument. Are you lazy? Blaine? Yeah, you're fucking lazy.
I mean, when it comes to some things, yeah.
That means everything.
I woke up at 1 o'clock this afternoon. That's what's up.
Man,
Most definitely.
it's fucking Sunday after Endymion.
He seems to have good hygiene, though, right?
Yeah, he does. He looks
Wouldn't
clean.
you think?
No, his
Yeah.
teeth are clean.
Him
yeah.
and B-Goat have impeccable hygiene.
Quite
Right.
un-Kentucky.
Yeah,
Yes.
It's the meth.
Oh, okay.
That's the gay, pal.
It's the gay.
Yeah, those teeth are fake. It's just a fake grill. That's
Well, I
why it
mean,
looks so
what
bad.
gay do you know that doesn't do meth?
That's true. Or butt sex.
Or butt sex. We love butt sex.
Gotcha. That's good.
It's all good.
Jack,
Yo.
did you bring your randomizer?
Did I bring my random? You like that, huh?
So you got this device. Did you bring it?
Yeah.
All right.
It's up his
You gotta let
ass.
Mayday see it. I was telling
All
him
right,
about
here
it.
you go, Mayday.
There you
Try it
go.
out.
Check
Try
that
it out.
thing out.
Just push
Dude,
something.
Mayday doesn't have Facebook, so he doesn't know. You use this device. What were you about to do?
Nothing.
I gotta know now.
See, now look.
He was
I mean, you're
blowing
ruining
that
it.
mic
Start cupping the mic.
It
I'm
doesn't,
like,
it doesn't
He was
work if you
practicing for
acknowledge
later.
it. Yeah. If you
Stunned-
acknowledge it, it's done.
stopped me in my tracks. I was like, should I stop?
I thought Mayday was going to use the randomizer in
Oh,
a
he
second.
doesn't. Oh,
I was
really?
Just getting ready.
Mayday,
Yeah.
you ready? What are you doing? Oh no, Mayday, believe me, he can work it. He already knows how it works. He's over there like, oh, I'll figure this thing out. So don't even tell him. Maybe that's good.
That was
Mayday.
pretty random. Yeah, sure. That was the randomizer. We'll go with that.
You pressed the button twice. I gotcha. I can see how this is gonna work. All right, then you don't have to do the whole, couple.
I like
of
him when
mics.
he's in a good mood.
I don't know. I actually think.
But you want to go back to that show everybody fucking hated each other when I was there? I remember that shit, motherfucker.
Hey, you bring.
Sorry, Jack. It's a little uncomfortable tonight.
It was nice.
Shit
of you-
happens sometimes.
It was nice of you to bring your own problem this time. That's true, dude.
It's more like I brought him. When's the last time you seen this dude drive?
Yeah, it's
Hey.
true. He's
Oh,
got
look, he figured out the fucking riddle.
Hey, he hasn't puked since 1990.
You don't even know. 99.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
So you got this device, right? Mayday doesn't have Facebook, so we don't know. Jack presses that button that you press twice
Every
already.
day. Every day.
All right, give it a break. You're gonna break the fucking thing. I
know,
I don't
look
know
at
if you
him,
can
man.
see it. Does he give a readout, or how's Mayday?
I mean,
know
look
what's-
at him. He's like, I don't know. He's abusing it. It's got smoke coming out this shit, motherfucker.
Oh, what did you do? All right, you
now
gotta
it sounds
stop
like-
pressing it. You
now
done
it-
went 4 or 5 songs.
Look, it sounds too helpful now. You got to stop that shit.
It's not random if you do it so many times.
Right.
Like that's.
It's just
man.
digital, dude. Yeah,
what
all
song
right.
does it say?
What song does it say? Eggs and bacon.
What do you mean you don't know? You don't know how to fucking work the thing. Why don't you?
You killed it. You killed it, dude. No, it's eggs and bacon. It's a song I ain't even fucking wrote yet. This shit's like picking that shit.
What is?
Eggs
That's
and
what it
bacon.
says?
It says eggs and bacon.
All right.
I
Y'all
think
want
because
some
he's pushing
motherfucking
it too
eggs and
much, so
bacon?
this shit's like
Eggs and bacon.
sizzling.
It's what?
Do you want him to
Eggs and
push it
bacon.
again, or are you gonna do
Crackling
the
like
eggs and
bacon in the morning. Yeah, go ahead, push it again. Let's see what song it comes up with.
You got
It
that part
never
right.
made that
Just
sound
hand
before.
it back to him so he can
Harry?
read
I
it.
kind of like it though. It makes me feel
Harry,
safe.
Harry.
I feel safe when Helpful Harry's around.
Well, what does this one say?
Oh God, it wants me to do this one. This
Oh,
is
boy.
God. No, like legit. Not even joking. This is a song that got me kicked out of a club in Covington one time.
Wow.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, you okay?
What just happened over
You all right
there?
over there? What'd
you
What
hit?
just happened?
What the fuck was that?
I went to clap for you. Cause
And what did you do instead?
I fell down.
Smack the fucking arm.
We're not at Southport. We can't fall down.
Yeah. all right?
Yeah, I'm good, man.
Okay, good. So this is a song that
Do I
got
look
kicked. Huh? Yeah, it's teetering. You might have to play a Christian song for us next. So
Right.
stay conscious.
So yeah, it's showing me this song title that I ain't seen since like 2010, 2011. I got kicked out of Covington for this.
Really?
That's a real story. Yeah, it was stupid as shit. The story ain't gonna make no sense unless I play it. I guess I gotta play it. Do you have a guitar around here?
Can you do? Yeah, use that one sitting right there by you.
Motherfucker,
You didn't even
where did
see
that
that
come
thing?
from?
Oh, how did you
God damn.
Can you do this while you're doing the song?
Yeah.
Can you give us play-by-play while doing the song?
Of what? What the crowd was doing?
yeah,
at that
yeah.
point?
Is that possible to sneak it into the song?
There's
I
a
know.
lot-
I wouldn't challenge you if I didn't think
I'm
you
like,
could do it.
all right, maybe during the guitar solo, I'll tell
Yeah,
you
yeah.
what's happening. Yeah.
Oh, good.
All right. Ooh, it's all in tune and shit. It's like I knew I was coming.
Oh, you got to take it out of tune?
Oh, it's carnival time in New Orleans. Everybody's throwing up. Gunshots heard about a block away, so he's bound to get rolled up. From the New York Times to the LA News, no more reports of Katrina blues. Spread the word, we paid our dues. It's a good place to die again. It's carnival time in New Orleans. Everything smells like shit. Plastic beads and smoked up weed and 1,001 off pits. But you're too drunk to tell it all or even notice the man wearing nothing at all. So go drink a beer with him and have a ball. It's a good place to make friends. Whoo! Yes, carnival time in New Orleans. Everyone forgot how to drive. Colorado wreck in the neutral ground. I wonder how they made it here alive. Now I got a show at 10:30. I might get there at 3 a.m. and maybe next week I get home again. It's a good time to be late. Woo! Oh, it's carnival time in New Orleans. Everyone's all wound up. That's a nasty bruise you got. I guess you should have let Grandma have that cup. Well, you can have my share of the scene. I'll stay home and I'll stay clean. Yes, it's carnival time in New Orleans, and it's better on TV. Woo!
That's Jack Locke. Dude, nice, man.
Wow.
I like that song. I agree with it 100%. How did he kick you out for that? It sounded pretty damn accurate.
I think that was the issue. The dude comes. He doesn't even come up to me. He's just at the. Yeah, fuck the guitar. It's
Just
not. It's
lay
not
it down.
leaning. Just blup.
Be humble.
Right.
Sit
Lay.
down,
Bow.
little bitch.
So you update your,
Not you with the
you start
song.
doing the song.
Yeah, I'm finished with the song, and this dude's like hollering. He's been hollering for the last verse of it. I don't know what he's saying.
Boy, you touched the nerve. He was
Right.
in a wreck on the neutral ground.
I have no idea. This dude, I'm in Covington. That cannot be overstressed. And this dude's like, y'all talking shit about our city. I'm like, no, motherfucker. I'm talking about the city my city that your cracker ass fucking left, to go on White
You gotta
Flight,
drive for an hour
fucking
from here.
White Flight Avenue. Yeah. All right, sure, dude. But yeah,
but he's gonna protect New Orleans.
Yeah, management was like, I think you're done.
Oh, you serious?
Yeah.
Because this guy's sitting there yelling the whole time.
Right, and legit. The next
yeah.
thing I said was, I still get my 200 guarantee for tonight, right?
Yeah, right, huh? Right. Make it 250 because I didn't get to play all my songs.
They paid it.
God damn.
But no,
man.
that was that story. Yeah, that was funny as fuck for me.
Didn't expect that one to get you kicked out of Covington.
That one,
I know, right?
out of Covington. I was like, man, they'll enjoy this one, man.
They thought,
right.
I could understand if
You
they would have
never
got mad
know.
at your other hit. I married a black woman. Like, I could see him being a little upset about that one over there.
Well,
but-
up there for sure. Right.
Damn, man.
No,
That's
you
pretty
never
bad.
know what's gonna set them off, right? Yeah.
Do you know any church music songs?
Tons, yeah.
Well, like which one? Play a little one. You'll play a little, not the whole thing. Just
you-
one
can
alone.
you play that
Bring Blaine
song?
back to his roots. Just a little taste to wet
Just
the
a little
beak on a
taste.
church song.
Lord, I lift your name on high. You know that one? Lord, I love to sing your
This
praises.
one is called Every Christian Rock Song Ever.
Oh, wow.
Blaine, you gonna help him out a little bit? You gotta know some of the words.
Good, man. I don't know any of this.
I know some of the words.
Hold up.
Should we help you? Like, should we do a refrain or something? Maybe. Is that how it works?
Yeah, we should refrain from helping him.
Blaine knows. Blaine knows
you
the
need
words.
to help.
I really don't recognize that one, man.
Come on, Blaine. Feel the Lord.
It's not out of tune enough.
Just talk in tongues.
Is that what we're doing?
He doesn't know him. All right.
I've heard some tongues at some.
I've never heard
some,
that
I
one,
went to
man.
one of them crazy churches and they had like, and they were going.
Right.
They
put the tongues, the talking in tongues into the song.
Learn Indian.
And then I
type
went to
of
this
class.
other one where this chick like fell on the ground and just started going
Yeah.
bitty 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 bitty. I think she made it up. Like I think she was doing that.
She
just
probably got beamed up us.
like nobody says bitty bitty bitty. It does sound like some fucked up. My mom does that shit sometimes. She'll be like, when I pray hard, I just start going shaka laka 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 laka. I'm like, oh god. Oh, she's gonna kill me. I hope she never hears this. She'll get pissed. She will get pissed. Anyway.
Tell me. Come on, man.
I don't even know, man.
He's doing
pretend terrible, dude.
He said something like, get the gun. I'm like, are we
We
in
used to
danger?
do modern Christian songs in our church. Though. They made it sound like contemporary rock songs.
So what do y'all think about the disaster we created for Saturday night? Allie's birthday, the millennial party.
Not real millennial party because I'm not a real millennial.
How do y'all feel about that? How y'all doing?
I'm fine with it. What should I feel about it? Is this shit I don't know yet?
No, I don't think so.
All right. Well, then I'm
The
fine with
potential's
it.
there for fun. I'm watching the event, and the numbers are growing. There's actually chicks look like they're excited about coming to the show.
Oh, nice.
Which will be fun.
Yeah. So you take that going number and you divide it by like 6, and that's how many people are actually going to show up. Yeah.
No, it's odd. You put it this way: it gives you a number, and if you know it's going to be you can tell if it's a real shit show, like easy. But then you can't tell. Out of that percent, half could go or twice as many can go. I've seen it go either way. I've seen that event number go, man, there was a shitload of people here and the event didn't look like that. But, you know.
That's
it's
that
kinda
Southport Hall multiplier.
Southport
You got to watch out for that.
Oh, Southport
That's
Hall applier. Southport Hall.
I like that.
This is the thing, though, too. We went back and looked at all the numbers for all of our past Zombies Eating Sheep shows, including the ones at Southport. And this is still the highest number of interested, 316 interested.
Holy shit. All right.
I've never had that much interested. Maybe like 100 something interested, 50 to 70 going, and about 100 something interested.
This
So
is
never
one thing I've
this
noticed
high.
about it. You have, say the show minus Girl Spice. It would be Zombies Eating Sheep, Jack Black Rock Show, and House of Goats.
What
It'd be
a
those three
shit
bands.
show.
I know, right?
To me, it would be fun. It would be fun as hell.
That's awesome.
And you know that the people who like those 3 projects, those weirdos, the few
all
people
5
out there,
of them. Yeah.
right,
Would've been a
all
great
5
party.
of them, they would be like, you know what? This is going to be a great show, just from past reputations. I think if you take all 3 of those projects, you go, yeah, they've done things that were entertaining. And I mean, dude, I know we do a lot. If shit's might not even be entertaining or people might not like it, but they can't say we didn't do something. Like if you come to one of our shows, something different and out of the ordinary is going to happen. And you may not be entertained by it, but it's definitely going to happen.
It's different, right? Yeah.
So then in House of Goats, every show, there's always at least that one thing. Sometimes they only do one thing. But there's going to be that thing that you'll be able to talk about for weeks. And Jack Locke somehow manages to have that at least one thing. I mean, if you see Jack Locke's set, it is solid and entertaining, and it's always that one thing that happens that doesn't always happen. You're like,
spoiler alert, he gets drunk.
Who, Jack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were
That's not
hoping
the
that
funny
you would
thing
be
is
drunk
it's the
that
one
line.
thing that you do. Because look, and this is not an insult.
I get
at all.
told
To me,
about
this
it
is
the
a
next
compliment.
day, yeah.
You have a set that is fucking locked in and honed in. You could do this set and you probably have in your sleep. It is so
Tons
solid.
of times I come back home, I'm like, Angie, what the fuck songs did I do? I don't remember doing it.
But that one thing, that's the one crazy thing that happens. That's becomes the most entertaining and craziest part, just because it was a break from the routine. You know, you're like, holy shit! And
You
the
can
way
count on the one thing happening, yes.
and the way you recover from it always is equally as entertaining. You're like,
It's always a recovery, too, yeah.
because if not, I mean, it's damn almost robotic to where you're like, God damn, he just nails the whole fucking thing and just goes right through it.
Right.
And after you see it enough times, you're like, holy shit, I really respect how this thing is just fucking locked in. And
Lock them in.
but then you'll slip and fall, and it's like, ha, bitch ain't locked in right now. You're like, oh shit, nice recovery. Like, oh shit, just spit a
Locked
fucking
in
loogie on the
plus
ceiling.
one.
Oh crap, he's bleeding tonight. All right, so you have those bands, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then you throw in Girl Spice, which then takes off, and I can understand it's something different. If I didn't know nothing about this show and I seen it, whether or not I thought it was a train wreck or going to be great, either way, it's going to be great, and I need to go see it. Just
Like,
because
be
it's
honest with me
so
and
different.
everyone listening. How's it going right now?
I'm fucking sick of fucking Spice Girls, dude. Oh my god, dude. The movie came in, but they shipped it to the wrong address, and I'm like delaying to go pick the movie up. It's driving me fucking nuts. It's every night, dude. The other night, I piss her off. I'm like, all right, it's angry time. I get a little time to not deal with it. No, she fucking turns it on. Gotta practice again. It's her escape. It's her drive. It's her present. It's her past. And it's her future. And dude, I can't wait for it to be over.
What? This is it. This is the last week.
I went through my phase. I don't give a fuck about the Spice Girls. And then after a week of it, I was like, I kind of like the Spice Girls. This is kind of good. And now, I fucking hate it. I'm so ready. I'm so done with it.
What can't you see?
Come home from Girl Spice. That went great. I know all the words. All the girls know the words. Everything's going great. I'm like, that sounds wonderful. Go to Zombies practice. Don't know half the fucking words.
Hate you, always on the run. Gotta slow it down,
Dude, money.
baby,
I
gotta
bought
have
2
some
paper
fun.
mache. What do they call them? Shit. Pinatas.
Yes,
I
for
bought
it.
2 sheep pinatas. See, I've been
We
hard
will
at
have
work
Review
too.
of Girl Spice brought to
will
you by
have sheep
viewers
pinatas,
like you.
yeah, we
I'm like,
will.
Allie's so focused on Girl Spice that I'm gonna fucking pull out all the stops for Zombies eating sheep. I mean, dude, I got these pinatas, right? These stuffed sheep pinatas. I'm gonna stuff them with Mayday's hair feathers.
You should stuff them
And
with
then
like real lamb chops.
During like the second song, I'll go out there. I'll set some videos that'll just autoplay. I'm gonna go out in the crowd and like shove my hand into this fucking pinata and yank out the flags to put in Mayday's hair. Not flags, feathers.
That's Sean, right?
That should be fun.
That's
What?
Sean.
Sean Goat, right? And then after,
The feathers out of his ass.
yeah, after Girls.
Sean?
So that's gonna be fun. Now, I hope some of the people that want to see Girl Spice that don't go see music and not gonna like what any of us do.
Oh, they'll
And-
have fucked off long before we get on stage.
Yeah,
Oh, dude,
I
House
hope
of
a
Goat's
couple
gonna
of.
scare him off immediately.
I hope a couple of them come, so that would be fun to do the theatrics.
Me
fucking
and
for this.
K-Goat are
Rock
kicking
and
around
stuff.
doing another Jack Lock House of Goats joint between sets.
A little
like we did
transitional
last
period?
time. Like
Oh,
we
that
did
would-
last time at Babs
That would be fun as hell.
with the 2 kids. Not
But
like
my-
that, but something else.
My whole point is that
Aw.
Girl Spice, though, as much as I hate it, it's going to bring in some people who wouldn't normally go to this, and I think that's fun.
Are
That's
the
a
haters
rare
coming
thing.
to it? The
I
Girl
hope
Spice
so.
haters?
This
Are
one
they-
I
lady
hope
said,
One of the
I'd
motherfuckers is
you to
like
call
from
me a
Oklahoma.
moron.
Or
Yeah,
some
she
shit.
said, I'd like you to call me a moron to my face. I said, well, show up, and I surely will.
Yeah, I will.
And
Fuck a
no,
motherfucker.
she ain't coming. No, she ain't coming.
No, nobody ever
I think
does.
she's back
They
in
hide
jail.
behind- Even
But,
the people who say they're coming on Facebook never come.
Yeah, so we'll see, man. It's kind of freaking me out, the numbers, because the numbers are not usually that high, but there's a chance it'll just be regular. If most of, or even half of the people that say they're coming do come, though, that's not bad.
I always like
I mean,
expecting
that's like 200
nobody
people.
at the shows, and so when people actually do show up, even if it's like some pathetic bullshit amount, like 4 or 5 people, I'm already excited because this is 4 or 5 more than I was expecting.
Well, I mean, since
I
it's,
always come in like, no
yeah.
motherfucker gives a shit about me.
Since it's my birthday, I kind of see it this way. It's like after we play and after Spice Girls play and everybody leaves, then we can have our party, like our friends and our little group, you know?
Yeah, I'm into that.
But for it to be all big and stupid and crazy at the beginning, that might be funny.
Happy
you know?
birthday, baby.
Yeah, no.
But I think it'll thin out. I don't think a lot of those people can handle
Oh,
House
it
of
will
Goats.
thin
Like,
out, man.
House
Come
of
on.
Goats is a very special...
A very special episode of
Yeah.
Southport Hall.
Southport Hall.
Southport Hall.
Southport Hall. It's also your 30th birthday.
I love going.
Oh, God.
Like, you
Is
don't,
that freaking you out? Because 31 got me. I thought
No, I
30
know
would
you
get
told
me,
me,
but
but-
31 got me.
No,
Is 30
it's,
getting
it's,
you?
it's weird.
you don't
yeah.
want a 30-year-old birthday with like a bunch of 60-year-olds there. You know what
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
saying?
they're going to come. My mom and them going to be there.
My mom and them.
Mom and them.
Okay.
After they go make the groceries.
Yeah, then my mom and them going to be up in
Well,
there.
dude, I can't wait for Saturday. It's going to be so fun.
I can't wait either.
I'm
yeah.
excited.
It's almost kind of surreal that it's actually happening right now.
It's so happening.
So happening! Like, we've been planning for months, you know? So, I don't know, it's just kind of surreal. And I'm excited we're getting to do it with people that we really want to be around, you know? Our friends.
Hell yeah, always a good time.
And we'll have some other good friends in the other room, in the Southport Hall's main room. Main
Oh, really?
stage. Yeah.
What's that? I
Puddle
don't
of
even
Mud, man. Wes Scantlin. That's my boy. Dude, what if Wes comes and watches us? What if he's like, I heard something cool's going on in the front, and like comes watch? And he would like, didn't have his glasses on. He'll be like, and everything's so blurry, and I can't really see. You know what I mean?
I think that's Girl Spice.
But I'm
singing
really
to
so
me.
fucked up.
I don't know what they're doing.
I wouldn't care. Like, that dude, unfortunately, doesn't mean anything to me.
No, man, I think it's cool, man. He came out
I
of
met
rehab.
Michael Jordan, so I'm really.
I'm
you know,
proud of him for coming through, man. You know?
I shook Michael Jordan's hand. I don't really care about anything else.
That is pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Pretty cool, man.
Number 8 on things millennials might say. That's pretty cool, man.
That's pretty cool, man.
Well, dude, Jack, thanks for coming on. I was trying to delay for Blaine, but he's taking a dump in it.
I'm sorry on his behalf.
He's probably throwing
No
up.
kidding.
Yeah, on your bed.
Spinning out at the end of a K-hole.
Yeah. Are y'all staying? Are y'all going?
It's
Don't
up
know?
to you, boss.
Can I
you
stay
want
or
us
should
to
I
stay?
go?
I think
It's up
he's
to you.
splitting and I'm staying. I think that's what it is.
Is that what it is?
I think it is. I think I'm pottering it tonight. I'm asking one of y'all motherfuckers for a ride.
I think we can arrange
I
that.
think it's Potter
I
times.
think if it was Potter, we would have to bring you too.
This is like Vince
Nah,
and
y'all
JP
would hate me by now.
with the motorcycle.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be out there.
Pick them up.
Feeling lucky?
Yeah, up here he comes. Oh, he's still somewhat mobile. And he's punching Jack a little bit, getting feisty. Got a little aggression he needs to let out that the rabbit didn't take care of.
Hop, hop, motherfucker.
Welcome back.
What's up?
We're trying to go to break. I wanted to tell you. Good
Good
seeing
break,
you.
man.
Good fun hanging out, man.
For sure.
Thanks for the good story. I feel like I know you a little better. I don't know what to
maybe
make of it.
not.
But
Give him a week, he'll tell you.
Don't even know.
dude, impressive though.
2 weeks.
Blaine's, I think, equally helped out both projects, and man, look,
Agreed.
you haven't sucked bad
Hindered-
enough to stand out, and yeah, it
hindered
seems
both
like each project.
projects,
No, I don't think so. If you have, it's behind
Yeah,
the
just
scenes.
wait till you hear number 3.
I mean, he's so good, he doesn't even need to practice.
I hate practicing that, dude.
Yeah, you're like Allen Iverson, right? You don't need to practice.
Fuck, what's that?
I escaped a cult. What the fuck you gonna do to me?
Practice just knocks the edge off.
Escape the meth cult, man. What you talking about, practice?
Good shit, man. Fun. Thanks for talking. Looking
If,
forward to it. Can't
if
wait
you've
to see you
seen
on
Brian
Saturday.
or Kevin, please let
Send
me
it.
know.
Are you running the House of Goats web Facebook page?
I
It's
mean,
going to just be him doing
Are
the
y'all
show
starting to
on
GoFundMe
Saturday.
to find
they're
him?
fucking gone.
All right.
They're fucking gone.
Yeah, if not, you could see the Jack Lock Rock show and potentially the House of Goats and Zombies Eating Sheep and Girl Spice live
If you want to be my lover.
this Saturday night, Southport Hall. Southport Hall. Doors at 8, shows at 9.
Saturday.
Stay tuned. Not Real Radio 105 continues. I'm gonna bust you up with these skull gloves.
You're listening to Not Real Radio.
Time, weather, and
Not Real Music.
Not real news.
Not real guests.
Not real reviews.
Subscribe to one of the many ways you can listen.
SoundCloud.
iTunes.
Stitcher.
Google Play Music.
YouTube.
Or your favorite podcast app.
Listen live Sunday nights at 8 p.m. on MixLR.
Or just visit NotRealRadio.com.
Where you can buy a t-shirt.
Make a donation.
Transcending radio, one show at a time.
Not real music.
Not real news.
Not real guests.
Not real reviews.
Thank you for listening.
NotRealRadio.
NotRealRadio.com.
We are Popcorn, Piss, and Vinegar, and this is Not Real Movie News. My name's Chris.
Scott. I'm JB4.
All right, JB4, what you got for us, buddy?
The Black Panther's pre-sales have now beat Batman versus Superman, so Marvel wins again.
Yeah, so it's broken into the top 5 club now when it comes to pre-sales.
Absolutely, and I did not get a pre-sale, but I am going to see it this weekend.
Yeah, that movie's going to be fucking massive.
Yep.
It's going to be really interesting to see where it falls in the scale of the other movies. I'm really thinking it's going to do a bill plus, a billion plus.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
So,
okay.
Yeah, I think it's got a good shot. If it's good, like they say it is, it'll have legs.
Speaking of having legs and getting almost a billion, that is, this Jumanji movie is like at 900 million worldwide.
And
like
everybody's
still going.
Everybody thought that thing was going to kind of be like a flop, and it is fucking trucking, man.
Still
You
going.
saw it, right?
I did see it, and it's a fun, happy movie. Go see it.
Cool, man.
You know,
Get it to a bill.
yeah, get it to a bill.
The Rock needs your money.
Yeah, The Rock. Yeah, all those studios need all that fucking money. You know.
Hey, this is this is a Sony film, isn't it? This is a Sony joint.
Yeah, it's a Sony joint. And,
This is
Sony,
one of Sony's biggest wins right now. So
yeah, one of their only wins, and they need them if they want to stay
Right.
afloat. So
Yeah. Had a few wins, but
no, not like this. This is Rocky 2 winning.
that's
yeah,
true.
right. Yeah, and we're coming off of Ghostbusters, Femme Fatales, and all that fucking bullshit, and all the other crap that they had happen to them. So hey, look, good for them. They got something that works for them.
Yes.
Fucking A. All right, we ask you to give us 5 stars. 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars. Is that 5 stars or was that 4 stars?
I think it was 5 stars.
All right, 5 stars over there at iTunes. We ask you to do that for us, Not Real Radio, and Scary Thoughts. Thanks for listening, and scene.
Instinct till the insect drown, nobody hears. This is your miracle cross. This is your civilized Vision instinct till the insect drown. Nobody hears. This is your miracle. This is your civilized. Exchanged for silver for to kill the buckets. Submission to teach your survival. Living to work to exist, to work to exist and age. This is your paragon of progress. This is your civilized.
One of my favorite Jack Locke songs.
Yeah, I really like
right
this
here.
one too.
Oh, awesome.
Before that, you heard Hunger is Freedom, and Hunger is Freedom. Had your fill of Hunger is Freedom, now you got a full belly of Jack Locke. You can see Jack Locke this Saturday night, the closer. That's right, he's going to put a cap on Allie's 30th birthday party.
It is not the headliner, it's the closer. We
closer.
know the score.
Yeah, we know who the headline is.
Right.
We're going to play second. five fucking songs, man. That's
second is all middle. The middle spot's always the best.
That's the sweet spot.
That's the best spot, unless you don't like setting up or you suck at tearing down. And there's a lot of y'all out there that suck at fucking tearing down.
Dude, I'm glad you brought that up because this is time for local entertainment news. That's right. It's the not real local entertainment news. I've been watching out there. I've been seeing the reports and some heavy hitters in the music scene.
Right.
They had things to say this week. Brawler wrote a drunken rant. He
did.
Went to Hooters with Pope Clown. If you remember Pope Clown from the show, he was a guest on Network Radio.
Yeah,
So
Pope
him
Clown from the
and
West
Brawler go out drinking, and Brawler's been reading all the Daniels posts lately, and so I don't know what Phil Doty's been doing because we're not friends anymore.
He deleted us.
Deleted.
I just want to pull the plug.
So Brawler must have been inspired. He goes and he has Hooter wings. I'm sure he gets to 3 Mile Island. I'm hoping. If he's going and getting mild, it's like, dude, you.
No, that's not a mild dude there. No.
No, he's going at least
just
3
tell.
mile.
Even if you ain't ever seen him, you hear him talk.
So, dude, he got him all riled up.
Hooter boys.
Brawler gets drunk off of draft beer and Hooter wings. And he goes home and he writes. I mean, it's a good paragraph. It's not in paragraph form, but it's long.
He never writes nothing less than a paragraph, right?
It's one that I could not read, like, at the moment I saw
That is
it.
the only thing that keeps me on Facebook.
Right, I'm going back to this.
Brawler's paragraphs. Yeah.
So he posed a couple of questions in his write-up. We were going to read the whole thing, but really, go to Brawler's page if you want to see that.
It's long. It's quite the run-on.
But he did ask a couple of questions, and I don't have time to type it out, and it would take me extra long to try to make it even some kind of coherent English, and I don't have time for that. That's why I do this show. So I figured we'd take this time to answer some of Brawler's questions. One question I got out of it, and I had to reword these questions kind of a different way. Allie helped me translate Brawler into Tsarism. So it went from
So we're
fourth
gonna be
grade
adding
to
syllables.
sixth grade.
That's what we're doing.
maybe inventing some new words as we go along. But what I got out of his first question was why bands not talk about the scene being dead when we were young. So why didn't bands talk about the scene's dead and all this when we were young?
Well, it depends on which band you're talking to at that time back then.
He's saying like 2001.
Yeah, I was doing Zeppelins and shit back then, because
You remember people going,
the
"There's
older
music scene's
motherfuckers
dead."
would talk about how dead the scene was, yeah.
Right. Okay.
People always talk about how dead the scene is.
All right, so they were doing it back then because I wasn't around.
Fuck yeah.
So,
Okay.
Mayday, did you say during the MP79 days that MP79 was kind of shunned from the local metal community because they were rap rock? Like, there was a lot of people.
No, right? I mean, I seen them at Zeppelins.
Yeah, but at first, no, they didn't like us, man, and we were definitely shunned for a long time.
Really?
Oh yeah,
All
long. Dude, we had to pay some dues. We did.
God damn, if Jack and the One-Eyed Jacks are playing Zeppelins and y'all ain't, what the
So
fuck
look,
is wrong with the universe, right?
All I was a so-called promoter back then, right? I was doing
Right.
artwork,
Yeah.
helping with the website, handling the merch. I just took over all the boring things that you don't like to do it as a band because it's more fun just to be in a band.
But you enjoyed that yourself.
Yeah, it gave me a creative outlet.
Okay.
Like,
And
I
he was
wanted
really
to be
good at
creative.
it.
I wanted
Like,
to do
everything
shit.
he did was
Well, no
top-notch.
shit. I mean,
But
that
it's like,
continues.
it was
but-
branding and marketing and being involved in that atmosphere. I was like, this is fucking awesome, man. You're a fucking rock. You could be a rock star, but yet just handle all that other shit. You could still be in the
you
environment.
see the results of your efforts with
right.
that.
You get to be creative, and man, it's got music in it, which I really enjoyed. And dude, rap rock at the time, that's what I was listening to. Like, I didn't grow up like Blaine wearing all black. I wore I had feline
But you
pants.
also weren't born in like 2000 like Blaine Ware.
True.
And Tear.
I wasn't a fucking millennial. I was one of the original wiggers. Like that's what people called us. We were what? I mean, shit.
That was you. That's hard to imagine with you.
I think we were all ghetto, huh? When we were younger. Maybe
Well, no,
not
I mean,
Mayday.
you and me had no choice. We're from fucking Marrero.
Yeah, I was from Harahan. I had a chance.
So I told my mom the other day, I was a product of my environment. Like, what do you want from me?
But
Boy,
going
you
back-
hated mom and dad, didn't you?
So I think we thrived off of that, and I think it changed when and I'm going back to my memory at MP79 shows, and Bobby Franklin was primarily responsible for this. We had a lot of people that would go to those shows in the beginning that were friends from like high school and friends of friends and family, and those people were just super supportive, and it actually was good. So they're like, damn, I'm being supportive, and this is fun, and it's good. So
Right.
they would come back.
Don't worry about all that.
And then there's a switch that happens.
Yeah.
Like we started putting in a lot of work, being conscious of branding, marketing, taking things up a notch each time, constantly getting better, new songs better, recorded better.
Promotions, yeah.
Yeah, we
The
just
whole
went on a
9
nice
yards.
tear.
Ooh, that's
and
a
people,
slippery slope, though.
Well,
Yeah.
people started to respond. And the people that were at these shows were not people who go to shows. They went to MP79 shows. They didn't go to a music venue every weekend. They didn't
Right.
care about any other bands. And I think actually some other bands kind of benefited from it. Like we used to play with
definitely.
like Lower Line and Delta Crutch, and it was cool because we were like feeding fans off of each other because it was growing. We booked with the same people over and over because one, we liked being around them, we knew what to expect, and the crowds were like meshing off of each other. And so there was not a scene. I think they were responsible for creating their own scene. And then that's when the vultures come out. Because all those people who shunned you, talk shit about you, and didn't like you, all of a sudden like you, and they want to do shows with you. And actually now they show up to shows.
Yeah, because that's where the people are. All they want is the people. Just a gateway.
So I don't know. The next question was: does the scene only care about Anselmo and Winstein?
No, I think he said, do they only care about people if they are like them? Like kind of saying, I thought he said something like they didn't pass the torch or something like that.
I guess define like them, doing the same sort of thing that they're doing, or at that
Well,
level
everybody
of
thinks
success.
that because they play
or-
it all over the world and all that they're like, you know, that's what they should aspire to. And everybody thinks they like made it. But I mean, at the same time, I don't know. I think a lot of them work regular jobs and shit. Maybe
I
not
just
Phil
remember a lot of
Anselmo.
motherfuckers like claiming, yeah, Phil Anselmo's my best friend. It's like, no, he's not, because
Everybody
he was this
says they're
dude's
his
best friend.
Oh yeah, dude. Everybody
he
has
can't
to
be
make sure
everybody's
you know
best
that
friend.
he met them or he did
Right.
this.
Anybody who's name dropping a dude, I'm like, yeah, you saw him at like a fucking party or something.
I wouldn't really want to make
I
myself
wasn't-
like a friend of somebody who runs on a stage say white power. That
I
dude's an
wasn't
idiot.
around when these dudes made it or whatever, transition
Yeah, yeah.
from local to, international stars. I wasn't around. I don't know. But I have a hunch that Metallica was selling really well at that time and metal was getting pop. Like you were doing metal, but you were pop now and you were selling, big money records. And they went scavenging around for anything that could potentially sound like they were looking for the next Metallica. So they just happened to be at the right place at the right time. And I also think that they were good.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
I think fucking Pantera was incredible.
Yeah, no denying that.
I was not, like I
Right.
told you, man, I was a wigger. But I did have a couple of heavy, albums, and I had Metallica. And you know what? I had fucking Pantera. I didn't have all this other shit. And also, you got to think about, too, how many people were doing that? That was the thing to do. So you had tons of them. You had more than you have now. And Jesus, that's a fucking lot. A lot of people yelling and screaming and trying to be as heavy and dark as they could fucking possibly
Guitars
be.
were still a thing.
Like, yeah, this thing got popular, man. Everybody was doing it. But then the next thing got popular, and the smart people quit doing that. But some people just keep fucking doing it over and over. It's like
That's
Charles
always
Manson said,
been-
it's no intelligence, man. They just keep doing the same thing.
It's always been that way.
You stab him in the face, throw blood at him.
50s, 60s,
Honk.
70s, 80s, 90s. Doesn't matter. It's always been that way, yeah.
Yeah, but there were two bands that made it from this area. Like, okay, there was two bands from a lot of different areas that made it, and there was 200 that didn't. Like, you're just using those because that's who won the lottery ticket.
And once again,
you
what is
gotta go
really
with the
what is
fucking
making it?
way
You
that
know,
the game is played. Yeah.
Like you might have got worldwide fame, but then some of the dudes like work regular jobs still and like bartend and do this and that. Like, okay, so they're not even able to make a comfortable living off of it. I'm just saying, like, is that really making it? Like, is that Did they do anything that spectacular compared to any of the other people you know?
Pantera? Yes.
No, I don't mean
Pantera.
Pantera.
Right.
I
Dude,
mean
they
like
bad,
some of the
bro.
other local legend type things. Like I know they struggle like we do. Like I don't
know.
see why
Where-
people
where
are
do you-
idolizing like anybody.
Where do you draw the line on the metric for that measurement? As
Zebra
far as,
and maybe cowboy mouth.
I mean, like I'm talking just like, all right.
Turn
what
on the radio. Oh God! I hope that
Turn off the
motherfucker
lights.
stands barefooted on a landmine.
Leave Fred alone, man.
Yeah.
I like that dude. Man.
He was nice to my sister at the credit union.
He was nice to me. He told my friend not to buy me a drink.
Me too.
Me too.
He said, "Is she fucking you?" And he's like, "No." And he's like, "Then don't buy her a drink." I'm like, damn.
Number
Harsh,
3.
but real.
Number 3. Why do they not support the local scene? I think he's talking about Anselmo and Windsock. I'm not sure.
Yeah, he said something about like the bigger people that still live here and all that, and when they're not on tour, I guess. Because
Why should they
my
give a
question
fuck?
would be
'Cause they
like,
wear Florida leaves.
they're always a lot of them are always playing and shit and touring. But when they are here, I guess he feels like they should come to his show. I'm not sure why.
Why should they give a fuck?
You know why they don't? Because if we go around and we like the other shows, stay tuned. And we like these other shows that go kiss everybody's ass. They're in a family. They're family. You want to be a part of this? If this ain't an exclusive club, and I just run around telling everybody everything's so fucking great, all right? This is where me and Mr. Anselmo are the same. If he goes around, or I go around, saying everything's so fucking great, then after a little while, you catch on, you realize that shit ain't that fucking great. And when you do say something is great, it better be fucking great. If you're going to put your name on it and put your money behind it, it better be great. I don't think these bands are that fucking great. You know, they don't talk about you because they don't need to. Like, believe me, you put 500 people in an event and they need to make a guarantee, they'll like you real quick, just like everybody else. Go fucking
You
get
put
that.
500 people in an event, you don't need a motherfucker to tell you that you're great.
Yeah, but you'll get those
On
shows
a certain
with-
level,
Right,
you know,
right.
maybe about 500 feet up. But,
I know this. And the next question is, there's a bunch of them. I'm
all
telling
right,
you,
we're at
this thing
number
was
4
long.
at this point. How,
It's
4.
It's lengthy.
15.
All right, is it band's fault or the quality of music that there's no one to air the throne? I think that's where we just pretty much.
Yeah, he's basically
answered.
saying that why are there no local heroes like Phil and Kirk, so to speak?
Because nobody gives a fuck about rock music no more. We're not in that era anymore.
Right.
That's my answer.
Yeah, no, that's what I'll put up. But because the bands are old and not evolving, like they're still doing the same thing that was
Right.
popular then. And it ain't popular
And
now.
even that-
it's not even popular to the people. This is what I don't fucking get. Right? There's a small group of say guys around 30 that still listen to the same metal that they listened to when they were 18. There's still those guys, but most people kind of evolve from that. Like, especially when you make it, that's what blows me away with some of this. It's not a fluke or something that just happened for your generation that you had teenage angst music made for you. They know what you're going through as a human being in that stage of your development, and they sell you the shit that you buy at the stage of that development. As you age and your mentality changes, your pace of life changes, your perception of life and your acknowledgement of certain things that are kind of tricks that get played on you. To me, you should start figuring out in your 30s that, holy shit, wait, a lot of this has been fucking tricks been played on me. Like, I understand why they have been. I respect them. I'm going to keep the ones I agree with. But you realize it's all been a fucking trap.
Yeah.
Like, you've been ushered into this society, and these are the things this society does, and it's for no reason other than taking advantage of the things they know you're going through. They look at...
Civilization is way different from when you and me were coming up. Because, like, I don't know, it's like you can find really specified, extremely specific kind of things for what you're into. Do you like fucking while you're wearing a rabbit mask? There is a whole fucking set of 20 forums that you can find where there are people just like you into that very specific thing. It's kind of like that with...
Easier to make friends.
Right. Well, make very specific friends and exclude yourself from being able to identify with other things that are out there that might have been a little bit easier for you to identify with when there was less specific things to identify with, I feel.
You got more choices now.
Exactly.
And more choices mean
way,
less.
way more choices,
and
though.
that means
like
less people.
exponentially.
That
Yeah.
means less people in the line to the few
Everything
choices.
is so much more insular now than it ever had a possibility to be back then. That's what I think, and that's why there is no heir to the throne or whatever the actual terminology was. Because what is the fucking throne? How many thrones are there?
Well, if you just want to go music business itself, there's been tons of them. They just haven't been metal guys.
Yeah.
I mean, there's been a lot of young
Do you think
artists
that there's
that
going to be a metal renaissance, though, where it comes back? Like you've seen, there's always like this 20-year gap beforehand, 90s, 70s,
Yeah, there might be
80s.
a metal zones.
A metal zones.
It might be, but I think it'll always be small. Like you said, the groups now will always be smaller.
Right. Yeah, you're going to have a much more very specific but more in tune kind of subset that you're playing to, I feel.
I think of it kind of this way too. Music, and it's not music anymore. It's a brand. Like the music helps create a brand, and that brand sells T-shirts. They sell tickets to live events, and they sell music, and they sell music to soundtracks and movie productions and shit like that.
Right. I think the size of the pie has... Yeah, go on.
I think now your longevity's just not there. It's just like every franchise. They have a good product, and I'll use Cane's for an example. The first Cane's was there to sell the best and most affordable and fastest chicken strips. How good can we make them? How good can we make the sauce better than everybody else? Well, years go along, and they keep getting bigger and bigger. Now they're selling franchises. They're not worried about fucking chicken strips anymore. They're setting up franchises. They don't have on their board at work this light-up screen with a countdown. They don't have... Hey, we sold 1,000 chicken strips today. Yay, go. No, it's we opened 15 Cane's today. Like, so they get out of that business. Well, music to me is the same thing where you'll grow. Next thing you know, you're selling your shirts at Walmart, and then you're gone. Because the next thing's going to go in Walmart. If you're going to be... If everybody wants to consider making it, having your shirts sold at Walmart and people knowing who you are in China and being like that, then that to me is going to be smaller and smaller.
I feel like you got so many more different levels now of people's definition of what making it or success is with music specifically.
Right.
You know, it's not that A, B, black, white sort of binary approach to that like it once was. And I don't know, to a certain degree, I feel like that's refreshing because you get a lot more genuine shit where people don't care about appealing to this giant subset of society or whatever, or this demographic or market. They're not going for this brand. It's like, well, fuck it. I'm just going to get what I'm going to get. I'm going to be me 1,000%. And whatever I get is what I deserve. And they go for it that way. And the music, I feel, is a lot better or at least more interesting as a result of that versus the other side.
Hey, I don't know what it all means, but it sounds good. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I'm with Jack. Like, holy crap. All right, that makes sense.
Yeah.
What is he? The next one is when will there be that new band? I think we kind of just already talked about
It's the
that.
same kind of thing, right?
Should everyone do swamp style or jazz? Yes, definitely.
If you want to make money, yes.
That's right. Do swamp style.
If you can't do swamp style, do jazz. If you can't do jazz, get a couple of horns in your band. It doesn't matter if you're metal; they'll fucking pay for it.
Yo, maybe like hip hop. Like I hear hip hop's doing really well.
Right.
Or country music.
Look,
Do country music.
I can tell you legit for every horn that you have in your band, that's an extra $200 you can ask for the guarantee.
Fucking right. So Paper Chase learned that real quick. So then just
but you only pay them $100.
If you could do like a country swamp style jazz, you'll probably make it. Throw in a couple of Zydeco covers, and number 4, sing weird horn songs while Zartom's trying to talk. You might be a millennial. We get up high on the list. So yeah, all right, we answered that question. Yes, do that. Do horror, country, pop, jazz.
Do you want to be genuine or do you want to make money?
That's what it's about. You
There
can't really
are
do
two
both.
very
It's pretty
different
rare
lists that you follow depending on what you want to
Either
do.
zombies eat sheep or girl spice.
Right.
Yeah, that's what kind of like, fuck. You know, we just zombies eating sheep all the time, and
I mean,
everybody's like, gas spice, yeah!
A tribute band is kind of the ultimate cover band, right?
Yeah, it's awesome.
All right, next question. When will we support the present and the future of the scene? I love that fucking word scene.
Scene.
God.
You know what I mean?
Like there's one there.
I ain't
like,
seen it.
There is this scene. It's just how can we tap into
Right.
it?
It's
Not
over
create
there.
it.
Plug
Like
it in.
not
Yeah,
create
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Like it's just over there and we just need to go.
What
grab
is
it.
your
think
scene?
we
Your
have
scene
one, it's
is
just not
locals.
doing good.
Whoever your locals are, that's your scene.
This is my pre-written
That's
thought
your
I had. I
scene.
said, "You tell me. You fucking tell me. I don't know." Like this, all I know. It seems like a bunch of old people making music for kids that don't want to hear music that was popular 20 years ago, played by a bunch of old people.
It's so depressing when you put it that way.
I mean, it is,
But
right?
it's the truth,
Like,
right?
what do we want? I hear these. I'm watching these fucking. I'm watching these dudes on there saying they want all ages venues and all this, and it's like, why? So a bunch of kids can watch a bunch of old men's, and you could show off, so show these kids how talented you are. They're like, yeah, that was fucking cool. Like, the darkness was great for about a week. Because I really look, and I wrote this too. I'm gonna try to read it the best I can. Bands had friends that were young, and they were looking to party. You start
And then
off
they
being a
had
band.
kids.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
And they're into the music that's being made by these bands. And usually what would happen is somebody would, hip hop and rap got popular, so rap rock was born. And so I go to a fucking show and I'm watching an original band play music based on two genres that I like and meshing them together.
And that
This was-
ignites something in you.
Yeah, I'm like, this is me. This is what I like. They took the best of both things and put them together. And now I'm a fucking fan of
Right.
this. And I'm like, holy shit. And I'm young and I got teenage angst too. And the music's angry. And I'm like, oh, this is fucking great, right? And you fucking grow up then.
What does growing up mean to you?
Growing up, you get more responsibilities. And hopefully you take upon more responsibilities. Like, that's a fucking drag on your parents to be like, you know, your parents' job to me is to raise you so that you can leave the nest and hunt on your own and then make your own kids and continue on the lineage of life, right?
Sure. All
And
right,
when
I'll
and
go with
people
that.
can't do that, they still codependent on their parents as they get older and older. Man, that's a fucking drain. Like, unless your parents, that weird fucking lady that likes to dress up the monkeys because she misses having a kid to take care of. I mean, they
That's
want to have a
awfully
life
specific, but all right.
but anyway, I think we were young, you know. And look, me personally, and like I know I'm not supposed to say this, but I will because it's the truth. I find these fucking most bands boring. I think it's boring as fuck. I think it lacks creativity. Like, we used to go to shows a lot. We don't go that much anymore, but I still do something. I still see my share of them. And dude, they're boring. And this is the national acts too, though. I'm like, I just watch it now, and I'm just like, man, you got to do something else. Like, I'm sorry, it's boring.
You don't think there's maybe like too much shit happening and you just don't know where to look for it? Because like anybody can make a record, so everybody does. And how does that rise above each other? That's a question. There's a question mark somewhere in those sentences.
I'll have to ponder that.
Pick your favorite spot. Yeah, that's
Well-
where it's at.
Well, nowadays, I think you have a great advantage that you never had before. And I'm seeing a lot of fucking crying. And we didn't cry back then. When we didn't, it wasn't easy to record. Like, it is easy to record right now.
Yeah,
You making music,
agreed.
it is easy to record. Like, and a decent quality enough so people can at least understand what you're trying to convey. You know, so you can record now for cheap. You can hire somebody to help you do that.
If
It's
you got
cheaper now
$70,
than ever
you
before.
got access to every fucking amp that ever existed.
Yeah,
you
think
know,
back
if you
in the
just
day,
know
you
where
had
to
a,
look.
and when I
Do
say
you
back
care
in the
enough?
day,
Look it up.
This is not that long ago. We're talking maybe 2 generations at most. When you had to buy the tape that cost a lot of money, and you couldn't just delete what you just did. Like, man, you
Right.
got all these tools and abilities,
that,
and you can make videos now. You can make a fucking decent video. You have probably better equipment to make a video now with no funding and off of free software than the first videos that were made for MTV had.
PirateBay.de.
So you got this ability now to make your own videos. So record your own music or do it for cheap. You can make your own videos at least at an entry level. The problem is you have to be creative sometimes to counteract your limitations.
Oh, damn.
Right? Make it look everything's a post-apocalyptic movie when you have no budget. So or a Western, right?
That's right. Yes.
Which ends up becoming
Yes.
expensive.
It's called the
so
film
don't-
grain effect. Put it in.
So, man,
Use it liberally.
You have all these abilities now, and you know what I see? I go on Facebook, and I see shitty flyers almost no music.
There are some bad ones.
We
out
only
there.
have 2 fucking songs available only because Mayday needs them like pristine before we can release. I'm like, dude, it still sounds better than everything else. No, it needs to be mastered.
He's not wrong.
But anyway, and then I go to the live shows and they're boring and redundant. Everybody looks the fucking same. They sound the same. They have the same fucking logos. And they're all crying about a scene and the lack of support. You know, how about make music?
What do they look like to you?
How about
'Cause
be
whatever
creative?
you tell me, whenever I ask, what do they look like to you? That's exactly the wardrobe and whatever I want to do for Pale Devil's Son when we do our debut.
Oh, it's easy. Wear the black shirt. Dress like Blaine. Maybe some baggy... Maybe some baggy shorts, though. You're going to have to get some plugs.
Oh, God, no.
Some socks. And everything has to... Everything somehow...
Invest in some socks,
Your
sir.
whole wardrobe has to look like it's been worn at least 2 seasons. Like, nothing can cut...
Like between washes you're talking about?
Right. They must wash these fucking shirts like 12 times before they ever wear them so that they don't look like they just got that band shirt. Does that make sense? And they all have kind of a haze to them. It's not the silvery shine like the gutter punks got. It's more of a... I don't understand what it is. Probably from all that bounce.
I think you send it off to a certain place. They'll pre-do that to it.
But dude, look, everybody's just out there. And my advice is be creative and stop looking for support for support's sake.
Oh, fuck support.
Like, they're making a deal over this, right? And they keep saying this, support local music. I fucking hate that.
Man,
that
5/6
saying.
of my life, I had no support. Whatever. Fuck support, dude.
You know,
just do what you want to do.
You know what happens, though? I talked about it earlier. You know what support is? It's bands going to see other fucking bands so that they could fucking leech the blood off of a fresh kill. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why bands go to fucking shows. Like, how about just fucking make an entertaining show that people want to go to because it's entertaining? Like, if you're a fucking artist out there, a musician, you should be interested in that. You should not have to go to that to support somebody or to get them to come to your show or just be involved to see. You should want to go see this.
Oh, it's a numbers game all around.
But don't you agree? Like,
no, I agree
that's
with
why
you. I know
started
the fucking
doing it.
score, though. Yeah.
Like, shouldn't you just go because that's what you do? That's what you're into? That's what you enjoy?
I'm
not
playing
for...
Centipede. I got the 1,000 score. I'm like 8th place in the fucking score. But yeah, I can see the other ones.
Dude, I got the South Point. I forget who it was, or I'd fucking name the bastard out. But they're going to know who they are. I walk up and I'm like, damn, man, we just got here. You been here? Yeah, had to get here earlier. Support the locals. What a fucking shit excuse to be somewhere. I've been like, man, fuck, I stayed home because I didn't want to see that shit. Like,
oh, God.
No, but it's true, though, because they didn't want to fucking see it. They didn't go, yeah, dude, I got here early. I love them, and I had to see it. They've been fucking great set. I'm glad I did. No, I'm just here to fucking support the locals. Like, fuck support, man. Bunch of titties, fucking dripping milk, looking to fucking suck the tit off of them.
Oh, my
You know what most of these
God.
bands are? They're the little baby fucking pelicans looking to fucking rip the blood from the mother scene's neck.
Just dripping. My God.
Thank you, Jeff. Because you know what happens? The bands look for support. Support means a fresh fucking kill. That's what that thing means. Because there is no fucking scene. There's no scene. There's no audience. There's no past. There's no future. There's nothing. You have to build it. You have to build your own reality. You have to build your own scene. You have to be creative. Try to be creative and don't do it for money. Don't do it for fame.
That's the 2 worst reasons to do anything.
But you do it because that's who you are and what you do. If you're not an artist, go play in a cover band. Maybe go play some of that Swamp Style or Zydeco. You know what? You could be a studio musician. There you go. Make a living playing your instrument well. People will hire you to come record an album. That's great. Or you could be a promoter. That's right. Just do something, anything. Besides this local support guilt trip bullshit.
Bullshit.
All right, I feel better.
Speaking of bullshit, it's time for Out with Harley.
Better get out there and support.
This week's Out with Allie. Double feature Southport Hall weekend. Southport Hall. Friday, February 16th at 8 p.m. Cerebral Drama CD release party. First Fracture, Nomad, and what is that? My Heart Might Explode. This is at Southport Hall. Southport Hall. $5 pre-order tickets, $8 at the door. And just in case y'all didn't know, the Drama Squad was played tonight on 92.3 and will be live at Southport Hall with their boy, Chris Chaos, in the building hosting the show.
Oh man, holy shit!
You
now
realize
it's
that?
Oh, now
the
it's gonna
album
be too
release
crowded.
party is gonna have Chris Chaos hosting the release party.
Oh, he's hosting it now?
Yeah, that's what it says here.
Oh, I can't wait.
Oh yeah, dude.
Here's a little sample of what you get.
Yeah.
You see me, I see you. Stay
So remember, listen
tuned.
tonight, 8 to 10 p.m.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
That's good. Hey, while we're answering questions, this is an easy one. Daniel wants to
And
know.
Out with Allie Part 2. Saturday, February 17th at 9 p.m. Girl Spice Live! Yeah!
That's all you need to
Southport
know.
Live and Music Hall.
Southport Hall.
200 Monticello Avenue, New Orleans, Louisiana 70121. 30 as fuck. A not real millennial celebration. Allie is nearing a milestone in her life as she steadily approaches 30 years old. In honor of all those who grew up in the 90s, we're throwing a party in the deck room at Southport Hall, including the one and only Girl Spice. Plus, performances by Zombies Eating Sheep, House of Ghosts, and the Jack Locke Rock Show. Doors at 8 p.m. Show 9 p.m. sharp. That means we're really going to start at 9, so don't fucking show up at some 9 o'clock. 9:30. Oh, we thought y'all be. No, we're starting at 9 o'clock. 18 plus to enter. No cover charge. So that means that if it sucks, I don't have to feel fucking bad about it. Sponsored by Southport Hall. Southport Hall. Not Real Radio and Epic Twin Productions.
Get out there and do music or I'll bust you up. Get that shit done.
This week's Out with Allie, sponsored by Mayday's Remodeling Service.
Can I answer Daniel's question?
Everything, all the joy I
fuck.
can.
Mayday, you're dancing over there, you fucking purple token grimace motherfucker.
All right, I'm sorry. You're going to say something about Mr. Mary, right?
Yeah, Daniel wanted to know why people who went to shows as kids don't go as adults. And the answer is because they're adults. There you go. One thing I don't know is what the fuck does Mayday got to say tonight? How you doing, by the way?
I'm good. I'm having fun.
Did you enjoy listening to Blaine?
Oh yeah, very much so. Or trying to listen to him. There were points where he kind of like checked out a
Can't
little
wait to listen back.
Oh, me neither. Well, like he said a
There's a lot of
couple things, and I'm
interesting
like, what?
happening in
And
the
just-
forest.
yeah.
Bring it back to 2013.
Pretty fucking funny, man. Every time he comes
It's
around,
good to be
something
back.
weird happens.
2016. God, I know we shouldn't even mention that guy. Anyway, moving on.
One more time.
He hasn't quite.
Quit.
You're doing what he does.
He queefed?
I like when he'd say something and he would go.
Oh, dude, Blaine was a riot, my God.
Oh, man.
Shit.
Oh, good shit. So what do you have to say tonight,
Dude, they're retaliating. Did you hear about this?
Who?
The fucking marching bands.
Retaliating against who?
The fucking
Louis
crowd.
versus Louis.
I love it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So you know how like you like to heckle people? Some people throw fucking beads.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
things got a little out of hand at this weekend when somebody decided to be cute and throw some and like, dude, beam somebody.
Oh.
So it turned out that the guy wasn't gonna just keep marching and take it, so he actually went over and confronted him. And then fucking the whole band kind of jumped in the whole scene. And they
Oh,
kind of had a
nice.
riot.
That's how you fucking take care of that bullshit, right?
John
I mean,
Eric,
dude,
right?
like cops had to pull him off and all that shit. And I don't really know exactly what the circumstance was, but all I know is I used to march and I used to get hit with beads. All I wanted to fucking do was destroy those motherfuckers.
Yeah, that was me. That was me.
Oh, that was you?
I want
Oh, yeah.
my Jerry
dude, fuck you. I hate
I was
Dude,
definitely.
I played the fucking sousaphone. I was the only target.
Yeah, right?
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
So as a kid, people are throwing beads at you, so I'm like, I'm throwing fucking
Nah,
back.
that's fucked up. Why would you
What?
throw beads at somebody?
Well, you got like a moving target.
At
but
the
it's
fucking
kind of-
band, though. Trying to play an instrument.
Oh,
at that.
look, man, look, let him fucking walk by with a tuba without that cover on it. Oh, man, that was
I had
bad.
the cover. You motherfuckers threw it at me anyway.
Oh,
Fuck
yeah.
you.
Hey, shouldn't have put
Fuck
the,
you,
if
dude.
would've put-
Fuck you, dude.
If you wouldn't have put the cover, it probably would have went in.
It used to. That's why we started putting the cover.
Oh, yeah, that was
Circa
me.
1996, we started putting the motherfucking cover.
I don't know why. Maybe
I
it's,
was the E in J.E.
it's this weird disconnect to where it's like, you throw beads at these people. That's what you do with these things. Yeah, that was me. Until you got the Super Balls. Then that was like,
shit.
oh, that was so fucking great. My best thing is, what I would do is sit there and wish that y'all would step in the shit that didn't get picked up from the horse.
I could actually watch that. I could walk, drum, and watch out for that.
Yeah, that was my
Horrible.
number one
It was
thing.
always the clarinet section stepped in that shit.
I never threw nothing at the drummers.
Yeah, we have the sticks, man. We'll come after you.
It wasn't because of that. Just the tuba was just inviting. Like, throw something into this.
Oh, God, you
look,
did that?
I
Oh,
get
fucking
it.
right. I was a
no,
throw
look,
shit
I
thief.
get it. I get it. I get it. He's still a fucking asshole, but I still get it.
Right,
Then you
yeah.
start getting like 11 and 12 probably, right when they put Blaine in the cult. And that's when you get a little more evil. You're actually trying to hurt somebody.
We threw stuff back at the people on the float.
Oh,
that was
fucking
about
right.
it.
Yeah,
See,
it.
that's different to me. You at least
not
have a
gonna throw it
fighting
at the
chance.
band.
No,
The
no,
band-
because you have a fighting chance. You're not sitting there playing like, wait, so now I got to keep doing this and I can't retaliate
Never
at
missed
all?
a
Right, I
note
think that's
either.
fucked up to fuck with
Never
the band.
missed a note.
Plus, the people on the float are throwing shit at you, so if you hit me, I'm throwing it back.
So when you go to war and they used to use the drummer, did he go in the back of the army or the front?
No,
No, he
front,
was in
but
the
it was-
front.
It
yeah.
was, hey,
So deal with it. Like, you want to be a fucking drummer? What
Hey,
you gonna do? You want
but
to
it was
change the
understood
rules?
you don't shoot the fucking kid with the drum.
Oh, fucking right. You
There
gotta
you
take
go,
out the drummer
motherfucker.
If you're
first.
serious about winning, you do.
That was real smart back in the day with war, huh? We're coming. Let's let them know we're coming. Oh, man. All right, so what else? Anything else?
What are you saying about? Come on, guys. Over here, guys. Okay, guys. Come on. No, you had that fucking beat, man.
Here
You had
we
the fucking
come.
Beat. Yeah, you fucking coming in. You're making a statement when you're coming in with the drum.
Yeah,
That's-
statement. I'm about to die. shoot over here.
That's an entry with balls.
I mean, was there another army without
Yeah,
a
that
drummer,
came
like
in?
sneaking
No,
around the
no,
side
no,
while
it
the
was
drummers
fucking
out there
civil.
calling
It was
attention
civil.
to
They
them?
would actually
no,
like,
that's be good.
shake hands and shit and fucking
That's
go
not
like
civil.
hey.
That's stupid. I mean,
That's how it
goddamn.
used to be.
Now they got to be sneaky,
Used
like
to be.
that. You're not a
Uh-oh.
brainwashed population out to destroy other poor people for the benefit of the rich. You're like, goddamn, now they at least have
Fuck,
to trick
who
you.
isn't?
Oh, man. Anything
It was
else?
kind of no. That was about it. It was just kind of funny to hear that. And supposedly somebody beat a horse.
Of
That's
course.
terrible. That's not fucking funny. Why are you laughing at that?
Somebody beat a horse.
That's
A
funny.
Horse, of course.
That's
why,
funny.
Yeah, why is that funny? You sick
A
fuck?
horse is a slave. That horse didn't have
Christ.
fucking choice.
Well, back from where his family's from, it was a lot more than horses.
Oh, that girl's he doesn't know any better.
It's all right as long as it's an animal. Oh, they changed the
You're
rules.
sick.
Why is that funny that they injured a horse?
I don't know. It's just kind
not.
of one of those weird things that it's like, wow, somebody would have the audacity to do that and then not think they're going to be repercussions.
Dude, one of
Kinda
my friends in
fucked
high
up.
school-
You know what I mean?
We got out there early. It was a Metairie parade. We got out there real early and we started drinking. He drank a little too much and probably drank the night before. You know, we were on a fucking binge. And he passes out on the neutral ground laying down. Well, a horse, I guess there was some shit going around us. We're waiting for the parade still, and the horse kind of backs up like a police horse, not in the parade, like out there patrolling. It backs up and steps on him. Well, dude, he jumps up and he's pissed, right? So once he figures out this is the fucking horse did it, he starts yelling at the horse. Like he wasn't even yelling at the cop. He never looked up one time at the cop. But bro, he told that fucking horse some harsh things to the point where the cop had to take up for the horse and be like, "Hey, don't talk to it like that anymore. I'm serious. You're going to jail." And he was
Fucking
like,
with me.
he said his last couple of words and stormed off. But God, it was so funny when he jumped up. Right, he didn't even yell at the cop. He just yelled at the horse.
That's pretty fucking funny.
Yeah, they beat up the horse.
Wow.
That's wild. I'm glad you found that entertaining, man.
Yeah, me too.
Allie does an investigating sick things about Mayday. It's started with the video games. Now you're just on a. Now you gotta go to the news. Gotta go read some news. Got the itch.
Of all things, that was pretty interesting to me.
Yeah, all right, that's your Mardi Gras summary.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. Like, what do you expect?
Maydays, do you know what he means about Mardi Gras?
That and some wacko with the knife is running around.
What the fuck is that? I can't believe he's got a knife waving around parades.
God, and he looks angry. Have you seen that?
One of the pictures, it looked like he's got Down syndrome now. I'm like, what the fuck? How long Pickle had that? I thought you were born with
switched.
that.
Dude, since
I
we
think
left
it's when
him,
he turned
fucking
yellow
went
from
full
green.
retard.
He changed.
Dude,
yeah.
he's got like 14, 15 pictures of him with this knife, and I swear it looks like different people in each of them. I don't understand it.
How he manifests himself. Like
Am
he
I the only one
transforms.
seeing that?
No. Definitely different. Like I was like, is that Pickle in one of them? And it was.
Yeah, what the fuck? How does he do that?
I don't know.
He can look totally
Shapeshifter.
different. Yes, he's a
Yeah.
shapeshifter.
I definitely believe in life that they're shape.
I mean, almost
shapeshifters.
they're all different, versions
Sizes.
of round.
Yeah, definitely. Sure. But yeah, I definitely think he is because he can manifest himself like multiple ways, like do the same outfit, but he looks totally different.
Yeah,
You know what I
even
mean?
his whole face changes, kind of.
Yeah. Teeth,
I don't
no
know,
teeth.
he doesn't look happy out there, though.
Yeah, he looks very
This is the
upset.
angry
angry,
Pickle.
but-
Yeah. Especially waving a knife around, it kind of gives it away.
Dude, stay away from the horses.
Oh, man. Dude, Allie, you got an investigation tonight.
Yes.
All right. You ready?
Sure.
She sounds energized for it. If it ain't girl spice, it ain't fucking exciting.
Welcome to Allie Investigations with your host, Allie. This week's investigation. Why is TurboTax sexist? Oh, you laughing? You fucking laughing? Okay, well.
No, drop some science.
How is that even possible?
Well, I don't know. Let me know. How is it fucking possible? Today, Zartome decides to do his taxes.
All right.
So he's on there, and I'm watching because he was talking about the different levels of
Because
whatever.
number 2, watches what you do.
Yep,
You might
I
be
do.
a millennial.
I do.
God, that's great.
Anyway, no, you said something. I came over there. You said something like, "Oh, is this one's different, and this package has this and that." And I was
Number
like,
1, may lash out in anger. And you might be a millennial. Number 1 thing, may lash out in anger.
Get to number 1.
I'm giving you
Oh, come on, please.
everything,
Allie
all the
investigation.
joy I can
Oh.
bring. Yes, I swear. Girl power.
Oh.
No, but
man,
for
no.
real, though,
Sorry.
they're fucking sexist.
It's true. I don't know if it's true because it's sexist, but I definitely know it was 2 different prices.
We signed into the same fucking TurboTax, okay? We
It's
use
true.
the
The
same
whole
thing
screen
every
looked
year.
different.
His is $29.99, okay?
You know what it is?
$29.99. Can I say what happened? It's my fucking investigation.
Okay.
His is $29.99 for the regular one that comes with your federal, and it says state included for fucking $30, okay?
White man privilege.
Does all of it. When I log in, not only does it tell me it's $40 fucking to do the federal, it says that the state is separate, and the state ends up being like $36. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And I tried different shit. I even tried to get a coupon and like see if it can make it less, but there's no package available to me that includes free state tax. You don't think that's sex? Like, why else would it
So
happen?
why is it double? Like, I don't understand why they can't
I don't-
separate it.
I don't know. I'm
Or
thinking
they try to
maybe I
separate
should call. One time I called because there was something that I couldn't get on there, and they helped me. Maybe I'll call and say, look, I need to understand why my boyfriend paid fucking this much and I paid this
Oh,
much.
Zartome?
You
Oh,
want
man.
to know why? It's easier on the system when a man does it. Because he
Yeah,
doesn't.
really? Because you complain the whole time about, man, it just got to keep pressing more and more stuff.
Yeah, I'm like,
Was it
this
that
thing should be.
easy?
I'm like, this is $30. It should all be automated. I should have to type in one number and it just calculates it. Like, I gotta keep typing in the same fucking number and just, it's just dumb.
all
It's a
dot
lot of
matrix. Listen to
redundancy. Yeah, and then everything you do, you gotta sign it, which means you need to put your name, your last name, and then click I'm not
Your
a
name
robot.
is like 4 letters total.
And the
what
date.
the fuck are you complaining about?
I'm just complaining because it's like so redundant. I was so
Your
bored.
name's not Alexandria Amarina. Give me a fucking break.
Look, the thing is, men just are naturally a little bit better at doing the taxes, so it's easier on the computer program. It takes them less time. You're not like clogging up the service.
Well, I'm pissed. I might do my taxes someplace else.
Good luck.
Good, thank you.
Less than TurboTax.
I'm gonna call. Look, this is what I'm gonna do for the remainder of the investigation.
What if then they charge me more because you ratted them out?
I'm not gonna say who it was.
What if they like, oh shit, that was a mistake. Now we're gonna go find.
No, I'm not gonna say who it was. I'm just gonna say a friend of mine. I'm not even gonna say who. I'm just gonna say a friend of mine did the same fucking thing and they got like way less. Like, why is that?
He just a friend.
I'm telling him,
The
use
worst
that
that can
sexist
happen.
thing. Use
I'm not
the
gonna say it's
sexist thing.
sexist. No, I'm not gonna say that.
Tell him you feel like you've been touched by TurboTax.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that I felt like me too.
That's right.
Show me
Hashtag
where
me too,
TurboTax touched you. No, for real though, I do. I feel violated. I gave them all my information and then they try to rape me for all this extra money.
Oh, Jesus.
Welcome
Well,
to
they
the
did.
internet.
So anyway, that concludes the investigation this week for Alley Investigations. Stay tuned next week for more insightful information, investigations throughout the world. I want to say one more thing. I want to say one more thing that's somewhat related to Alley Investigations.
All right.
So, remember how they were saying that the Spice Girls were reunited? Fuck off. This isn't about Girl Spice. It's about the actual Spice Girls.
Either way.
This is important information.
All right.
Remember how we were saying that they were reuniting? They all signed a $10 million deal and that they were going to go back on tour. And they weren't writing new music, but they were going to tour again. A world tour, like UK and US.
We got it.
Okay. Do you really? And then... Also, they were going to do like a TV show and some kind of educational thing. Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
So today an article pops up on my Google and it says, music. Victoria Beckham shoots down the Spice Girls reunion reports. Quote unquote, the girls aren't going on tour.
Ginger said
Says here, Victoria Beckham is the first Spice Girl to address those reports, saying the girl group is gearing up for a reunion tour, and her comments may disappoint fans. I'm not going on tour. The girls aren't going on tour, the former Posh Spice told Vogue while preparing her show for New York Fashion Week. Speculation of a Spice Girls reunion mounted when Beckham appeared in a photo with fellow wannabe All-Stars Jerry Halliwell, Emma Bunton, Mel B, and Mel C. TMZ later reported a reunion tour that was in the works with plans to begin in England before heading across the U.S. Reps of the Spice Girls did not respond to EW's request for comment at the time, and Beckham's comments... Fuck. See, I did good.
Hey, you know what? Instead of reading as fast as you can, you could just summarize it in one sentence.
There's no summary. There's like 3 seconds left.
She was doing good up to that point, yeah.
Reps for the Spice Girls did not respond to EW's request for a comment at the time, and Beckham's remarks reward wary fans. It was so great to see the girls. We had such a fun lunch. It really was really lovely. I still speak to all of them individually, but for all of us to get together was just really lovely. There's something so strong in the message that the Spice Girls stood for, she added. What is in the future? What does the future look like? We were just bouncing ideas around, brainstorming. Noting her fashion collection, Beckham said, but this is just what I do now. This doesn't really necessarily mean a Spice Girls reunion won't happen further down the line. But Beckham remarked, I think there's so much that the brand can do, and it's such a positive message for young kids. What does that look like in the future? Though she reiterated for the future, not me in a catsuit. So, unfortunately, this article I'm reading today on entertainment.com.
Yeah, thanks for quoting the source after that.
Yeah. It says that she's saying they're not going to tour.
Oh, we kind of got it.
Oh, if you don't want to know all the fucking information, too fucking bad for you. Like, I think it's important.
The information was they're not going on tour because Posh is rich already.
She's a fashion designer.
Yeah, she don't have to. That's why she's not doing it.
Hey, I sent that message to all the girls in the Spice group, and nobody even said anything. I mean, it is a pretty depressing thing. But to me, I thought it's actually...
I thought it's good.
Now I think it is good, because now the only way to get Spice Girls is through us.
That's right.
Yeah, through us. And we are playing a Spice Girls show on February 17th, next Saturday, the Saturday after Mardi Gras. And you guys can come out and see us at Southport Hall. Southport Hall at 9 o'clock p.m. So, like I said, hey, Spice Girls ain't reunion, but hey, we're still doing a show. See that? See that?
The whole crew here.
The whole crew fucking here. Started from the bottom, now we here. That's right.
Okay, it's gonna be a good one. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
They're coming to the movies this week. If you don't want to go to Girl Spice and you want to go watch
Shut up.
a
People
movie,
want to go to fucking Girl Spice. There's no
go to
movie.
the worst place in the universe and see Black Panther. Dude, Black Panther's coming
That's
out.
Pink Panther.
Oh, wait.
Hey, you got a panther.
You remember that cartoon, Jack?
Of course
That
I
was the
do.
best, man. Oh, I loved it.
Well, it's Panther. Look, I ain't complaining. I didn't do it.
I
ain't
do a
one that-
voice for you, but there is no voice.
Yeah, I
There's been a lot of
know.
friction, you know? I'm like, maybe we should do the original.
The voice is the saxophone.
So-
Exactly.
Number 17 again.
I watched a video and it was like
There it is.
There it is. Yeah, you're right.
it was 3 reasons
Great
you
song.
need to see Black Panther. And I watched the video and I got fucking completely pissed off and was like, I can't believe I'm just disappointed that it's become like some kind of political
Quit
fucking
being so
statement.
white. You're
That's
such
the
a
Harahan
Republican.
in you, dude.
Stop
That's the
being such a
Harahan in you.
conservative.
I'm not being conservative. I hate that
you're
it's
just being
fucking
Harahan.
like became the deal.
What
Like
did?
it's
That
disappointing
what
to
did?
me that it's a deal. Now I go on the movie site and I don't get to see about, the set design or people being interested in the actors or the soundtrack. It's like all they keep pushing on even the entertainment sites, the place you go to get away from the real life shit and go see something creative. The whole big deal about it's because it's a black director and a black super. Man, they had Blade. They have had other black
It's called
directors.
Black Panther.
Like-
What the fuck you expect, motherfucker?
I mean, they make just a big deal out of it. I'm just like,
Black Jack.
it disappointed me.
Blackjack.
And I am looking forward to the movie. So I gave my own 3 reasons of why I think people should go see it, right?
Okay, let's hear it.
Chadwick Boseman. This dude is fucking cool. Like, he's one of my favorite new actors. I watched him play Black Panther in that, I call it the Avengers 4 or whatever. I don't know. But it was Civil War. The dude played Black Panther. I really liked the character. I thought it looked fucking cool. The dude was a cool actor. We watched him in that Netflix original, which wasn't that great of a movie, but his accent
Oh, yeah, he was
was
great.
fucking amazing to the point where I'm like, I went and looked him up. He's not even from South Africa. It's like, he played, so far, I've seen him in
It's
2
like
things.
he's an actor or something.
Yeah, I've seen him, though, in 2 things with the same exact accent, but yet that's not his
Yeah, he's
natural
like regular.
dialect.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
He's regular.
Yeah, like he's normal.
Is that what we call American now?
Yeah.
Regular?
But anyway,
That's how things should be.
the Captain America, the Civil War that he already played in, to me was like a trailer for this movie. I watched him in
There
that,
you
and I
go.
was like, that was fucking cool. I'd watch that for 2 hours and see him in action. Number 2, Marvel's track record. Dude, Marvel lately, they might not be the greatest films. They might not have made me think. Some of the storylines, like, who fucking cares? But everyone I've seen in a theater visually and just the style of the movie was great. Even Thor. A lot of people didn't like the new Thor. I
Thor
liked
was
it
funny
way
as
better than
shit.
any of the old shit. I thought it was funny. It looked amazing. It kept me entertained for 2 hours, and that's all I asked.
I have a question. When did when did Marvel, when did that whole like integrated universe, what was the first entry into that in the modern?
This ain't PPV guys, but I think it was the Iron Man
Are
movie.
you sure it's Iron Man? before
Iron
the first
Man
Super
What
Bowl?
year was that?
I'm
Do you
not
remember?
sure. It
You don't
goes
know.
back a while now.
I know it does. That's what I'm.
I forget how
Iron Man,
long.
We were
it is.
talking
was
about
back
that
in my
last
wild
night. I was
days. I
trying to
remember that.
figure it. None of us fucking.
I'm
knew,
about
so.
95% sure that would be the
All
beginning.
right. It's
of
a
this.
shame that we don't have something like
Iron
the
Man
internet
1
to
was
look that shit up.
2008. I got it.
But
Oh, all right.
Guardians
God
of the
damn.
Galaxy
So 10
was great.
years. 10 years they've been building that universe up.
Yeah, and it's good.
Right.
And whoever they have doing all the special
It was good.
effects and just to, whatever.
DC needs to catch up.
Then number 3, the dude doing the soundtrack, Ludwig. I don't even know how to
Ludwig?
fucking say this.
Ludwig?
Jesus.
Spell it.
G-O with the 2 dots on top.
Oh, shit.
R-A-N-S-S-O-N.
Goranson?
Perfect.
Okay.
He was hired to do the film score. And so he actually traveled to South Africa and recorded a lot of local musicians, to be the bass for the
What is it,
soundtrack.
Paul Simon in 1987?
Yeah. But, dude, I like that. I don't listen to any other Paul Simon, but I did listen to that one just to hear. Dude, I love that. Like, to me, a drum is so, rudimentary. I mean, you
Duck
took
back down the alley with him.
an animal
That
skin
little
and stretched it
bat-faced
over a
girl.
fucking tube.
That's right.
Looked around and around. Angels in the architecture. Spinning in infinities. Hey, hallelujah. That's the one you know.
That's it, man.
I know. I was 6. I was dancing to that shit, man.
That's the little the singing. Hey-oh-dey-do-do.
Chevy Chase doing his shit on MTV. Yeah.
But man, that's to me a reason to do it, the music, and that'll kind of draw it away from, man, hopefully it just don't do it like Luke Cage. Like Luke Cage got so, that to me,
I didn't catch that. I saw Luke Cage in
Defenders?
Fuck. No. The other miniseries, Jessica Jones.
Yeah.
And he was good in that.
That shit
He was
was
great in
awesome.
that, so it wasn't good in the actual series. I didn't catch the actual
They
series
just
yet.
made it so much, like they had so much they wanted to say about being black, I guess, or that whole experience in the urban culture. That
I mean, is that necessarily a bad thing just because it doesn't like
Not if
integrate
it-
with
not
your
if-
experience?
No, to me, that shouldn't be the focal point. The focal point should be the character, and just happens to deal
I
with
don't know,
that
because you could
stuff.
say Jessica Jones was a lot about the female experience with like all that shit with your boy. I can't remember his fucking name because I'm trying.
It just seems like it seems like they pulled it off better and integrated it into the story.
Kilgrave, thank you. Yes.
You were just
Yeah.
dealing. That wasn't the story. The story was something else, and that just happened to be something that character has to go through that builds him as a person.
I mean, Kilgrave kind of was the story for Jessica Jones, though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What do you mean the story? Like to
Well, I
me,
mean, that
definitely
was
the
like-
reason to watch it.
Well, yeah, I mean that was like the whole story arc
about her mind
of
control
Jessica
and what happened
Jones.
to her.
The entire series kind of rotated around that.
That was the climax,
That
the kind of-
son, yeah, that was the son of that.
Oh,
series,
Kilgrave
yeah.
was
But
incredible.
that was the mystery
Right.
too. How
But
did it
what was-
happen? What did Kilgrave?
Right, so they didn't do that with Luke Cage with the aspect that you're talking about.
I think there was
Well,
a
they
good
changed-
origin story.
They change like villains halfway through it.
All right.
And neither one of them I thought was very good. Like to
Okay.
me, these Netflix series, like take that different away from the movie. The villains never really. To me, the movies are a buddy movie about a bunch of friends with superpowers that go on adventures. The Netflix series, to me, it's sold on the villains.
How many episodes
Cobra,
did they have
Daredevil,
in
or whatever, I
Luke
liked
Cage?
one of them.
Daredevil was one of my favorites because of Kingpin. That fucking character was incredible, and D'Onofrio did an amazing job. And that's what sold Daredevil to me. And then Jessica
D'Onofrio's
Jones,
amazing at whatever
Kilgrave.
he fucking does.
Kilgrave is one of my favorite villains. I'll put him up there.
Jessica!
I'll put him up there
Jessica.
with the Joker in the Batman, series.
Right.
That's how good I thought that was. When they don't have
Regardless
a
of
villain,
who's playing him.
when they don't have a villain, I think the Netflix kind of suffers. I think Candyman was the villain.
So what?
in
Luke Cage did not
Yeah, it
have a
was
villain.
Candyman.
Luke
They
Cage
did,
had
but
no
there was,
villain.
there was three of them,
It
but
had
none
the
of them.
black dude from House of Cards, in which I liked. I think his name was either Crowbar
Yeah, until Kevin
or
Spacey
Cobra
fucked all that up,
or
right?
whatever.
His scenes were just so fucking boring. Like I don't know, Luke Cage was horrible, and it wasn't because of the message in it. It was horrible because it was bad, and I think part of it being bad was that they were forcing so much. Like they had these big things.
Well, what was the one with the
guy
martial
works in-
arts
the
white
guy works
dude
in the club,
that
right?
everybody hated? The other
Danny?
series? Huh?
Oh,
Yeah,
Iron Fist.
Yeah.
The bad guys were just barely good enough to keep you interested in them.
Right. Yeah, I heard that would suck because it was terrible writing.
I
so
still
it's kind
kinda
of the
liked
same
it,
thing with Luke
but-
Cage, is what you're saying?
Yeah, similar problems.
I mean, I'm talking to somebody. I've never watched the shit, so I have no point
can
of
tell.
entry for that. Yeah, exactly.
Dude, so this is to tell you how bad things, besides the reason I said, which I think that's a non-racist fucking person's idea of reasons to go see this movie, but it's gotten so bad with the people drawing something out of this movie and making it about, I don't know, they're making a big deal over nothing. On Thursday, right, Black Panther got its first negative critic review so far on Rotten Tomato. And that was a big enough deal that somebody then wrote an article about that.
They wrote an article about the negative article.
It was 100%,
Articles with
fresh,
articles.
which is the best rating you could get from Rotten Tomato. And somebody goes on, they release it to the critics and they get to watch it first. And then, so somebody watched it and went, no, it could be better, or I didn't like this. I don't remember the reasons why they said they didn't like it. But they say they don't like it, right? And then somebody writes an article bashing the guy, and they had Twitter reports telling the guy he was fucking stupid and all mad about the fact that he gave it a negative review.
See, I would want to read that negative review and see if it's just a motherfucker who just wants to go against the grain, or if it's somebody who actually has
Irrelevant to me. The fact that now, because this is a
you
black
like that
super-
there's an article about an article.
the fact
about
this
a
is,
thing.
This is what scares me about this is what doesn't scare me. It's just an observation that I have. Is that if you have to have 100% approval rating, this is the greatest movie ever, and somebody says no, it's not. The only thing different from this movie is because they're making a big deal that it's a black director, which there's tons of fucking black directors. They've been black directors back. Dude, Boys in the Hood, one of my favorite movies growing up. That was a black director. They made an incredible movie, and you know what? Nobody
Couldn't
gave
have
a
been done
fuck.
without a black director,
Nobody
right.
gave a fuck that it was a black director. Nobody cared. Now they're artificially, dude. The dude from Get Out, Peele, did a movie there's racism and social knowledge and things you can learn from the movie Get Out, but they didn't make a big fucking deal over it. They made a good movie, and that just happened to be in there. It's now they're just pumping this up, and if you can't give a negative review because of reasons like that.
Right.
If you can't give a negative review because you're going to be called a racist, that's racism, and that's just
racist.
It's even worse. Does that make sense? Like, it's all the people I wondered. I watched Luke Cage, and I'm like, I'm not racist. I don't like this fucking series. It has nothing to do about me being racist.
Well, yeah,
because
you didn't like Iron Fist either, and he's white. So.
Right. Yeah, as white as they come.
Yeah, he is pretty white.
So, but if you can't speak out or say you don't like something because you're going to get it labeled as a racist, that's fucking scary, and that's racism. Like, what, dude, I'm telling you, which fucking sparked me up. I watched this YouTube video of reasons you should see Black Panther, and it was like, this is the most racist thing I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, you going in that weird part of the internet? Yeah.
No, it's not. It's the fucking pop. It's the pop fucking like review of it. Go see it because there's a predominantly black cast and a black director. I'm like, that's not a reason to go see a movie.
Maybe for some people it is, Artone.
No, it's not. What are they saying? That it's such a fucking
They're
amazing
saying they want to
feat?
see a black movie. Like, what the fuck? There's 2 white people in it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm saying there's two white people in it, so it's not a full black movie. It's just predominantly.
And
How
so
many
why?
movies
Who
is everybody
cares?
white in it except for like 1 or 2 black people?
Who
You see that all the
cares?
time, so it's the same thing.
I guess some
I just
people
don't
do.
understand
There's
why.
articles on both sides of it. Some people do care, yeah.
Well, that's because they're fucking racist. You're fucking racist
Maybe
bastards.
it's because they
out
feel like they don't have enough movies that are predominantly focused around their culture.
there. I don't believe that to be the case anymore.
Wow.
By far. You know, it just fucking don't make sense to me. It's like all it.
It's kind of
It's
sad because
sad
it's like
that you
movie
can't have an
segregation.
opinion.
There's like black movies and white movies.
I fully
and
agree
then-
with you on that.
So
Like,
I think
whether
that
it is or
Marvel
isn't-
is trying to make it to where all the movies are like for everybody.
That's because Marvel now sells to everybody. Like, nobody had a fucking problem when everybody. You know what?
Marvel got bought out by Disney.
Just saying,
They're
white
trying
people
to
are gonna
appeal to
like this
everyone.
movie
What?
just as much as black people, just as much as Asian or Hispanic. Like, I don't think the movie itself is racist.
I think its bottom line is this. All right, they made movies and luxury. We'll call a movie a luxury item. They made those things for rich people, people with money, and those people, they were predominantly white. You sold them to white America. That's what these first mass-produced and entertainment was made for, because
All
that's who had
white.
money to buy it. So now, though, when you start getting these big, giant multinational corporations, they're trying to get the whole market. It's not good enough for these people to have a niche market. They want the whole market. And that's why when everybody's like, they're trying to brainwash, turn people gay, and they haven't, it's like,
It's
no.
a changing world, baby.
These corporations are
changing
doing all
world,
this
man.
for nothing but
Catch
money.
up or get the
Right,
fuck
they
out
want
the
to
way.
appeal to all, so they're gonna say, "Hey, we're cool with gay people," so that they'll get gay people to buy their
You know
stuff.
why they drew Black Panther back then? Because they had a black civil rights movement, and they were starting to actually have money and be able to get jobs and be treated respectfully and go to the store and buy comic books. That's why they drew Black Panther. Like, everybody's fucking acting like this is such a fucking amazing thing.
So
and-
was it white
and a
dudes
fight
that
for
was like?
Oh,
was it white
yeah.
dudes drawing Black Panther?
Fucking right it was. Like, because they've been having jobs.
Oh, what the fuck, man! This show is just ridiculous. This is every week now.
What are you talking? That's history. That's the way
No,
it
you
went.
told me I kept talking about all the men touching and raping on women, but all you talk about now is racism.
I know. It's the goddamn Black Panther movie.
Well,
I still want to see it. It's
maybe
just
somebody
amazing.
who did that movie will grab somebody, and then we can both bitch about it.
Well, man, let's talk about something that had a little bit of everything, even including
God.
a German.
One is disgusting.
They had another actor from a Marvel movie that just plays the same character over and over. That dude who played the German from the Civil War movie. Do you remember him? Kind of short
He's like
hair,
the bad guy,
comb to the side,
off
very
dude.
boring.
No, not
looking.
really.
the one that like tricked them and like really killed the parents or whatever or something. I don't know.
Well, he plays in Cloverfield 3. Kind of crazy. Cloverfield 3 was such a shit movie that they were embarrassed to release it at theaters, so they sold it to Netflix cheap, and Netflix went, you know what? We didn't even expect this, so let's announce it on the Super Bowl that you can go watch Cloverfield 3 immediately after the game on Netflix. I thought that was a genius move.
It was
Pretty fucking cool.
We watched it, didn't we?
Netflix does some interesting shit, and it's like, damn, man, I
I
love
would've
them. They're
never
on
thought of
top.
that.
They're on
Right.
top right now for a good reason because that was a slick move too, and not just like, dude, during the Super Bowl, you're watching. Tune in to NBC for the next Survivor or whatever the fuck show they doing there, and next thing you know, Netflix buys Times and goes, you know what? Immediately after the Super Bowl, turn off your fucking cable and turn off NBC and come to Netflix and watch Cloverfield 3 in your living room right there, and it's like I thought that was pretty genius. So
Agreed.
we had to watch it. Allie, what did you think of Cloverfield 3?
Snooze fest.
Oh, yeah, she fell asleep.
I don't think the movie was that boring. I think I was just too tired. It had been a long week. We watched it Friday, and I was very exhausted. So I fell asleep halfway through it. But the parts that I did watch, I don't know. Yeah, it was pretty shit. They had some space shit. I like space. The whole thing took place in space. They were on a ship and stuff. Some bad shit happened. And the actors were aight.
I'm going to get my knife.
Where's my knife?
43
victims.
44.
Yeah, I don't know how to feel about it. I think maybe if I would have seen the whole thing, I might feel different. But I didn't think it was that great.
All right.
I
Jack,
like the
you
one with
see it?
John Goodman better.
I have not seen it. I've seen the advertisements for it. Never watched
All
it.
right, Manny, you still didn't watch it?
Nah, I still didn't.
All right, I'll give you my review, and you
Yeah.
can judge if you want to or not.
All right.
Typical fucking space movie of
Right.
people who stuck in space.
Right.
Everything that happened, I felt like I already seen before. And
Better or
already
worse
been
than
through.
Alien?
Alien or Aliens?
Alien.
I
Or
can't
Alien
compare.
Covenant.
The superior one, Alien.
Yeah, definitely not.
That's a whole nother
I don't think it was
That's
good
another
as,
show.
I don't think it was good as either one of those. It was maybe a 2-hour long Black Mirror episode, kind of drawn out a little bit.
All right.
And there is one fucking oh shit moment that I think is worth watching the movie.
Really?
Honestly, yeah.
All right. All right.
There is that one moment the way I went, okay, never saw that shit before, and the little creative brain started going. I
Fuck,
was
no
like,
shit.
all right.
All right. I'm into that.
But it's one moment. Like,
All right,
those
yeah.
movies are based on, say, 20 moments,
Right.
right? It's just one bad thing
You
after
get like
another.
one of those a year these days.
Yeah,
so
it's
yeah.
like, oh,
I'm
man.
I'd like to know what
sold.
moment
This
that
is
was.
so kids stop going to fucking space camp. Right?
Can you tell me what moment it was without spoiling it or no?
Yeah, no.
Gotta be
It's one
impossible.
of those moments. Yeah, I cannot say.
Well,
I'll tell you after the
I was gonna
show.
say, you know what? There was some kind of wicked shit, some wicked violence kind of shit, some crazy shit that came after. or
Honestly,
whatever.
after hearing your review, I really like space movies. I kind of want to watch it to see what the one moment is.
The main guy,
I'm with
the
you,
German
man.
guy, I fucking can't stand him. Like, I hate him as an
Yeah.
actor. I don't like him.
Alright.
He's not entertaining. So that kind of hurt it.
They had some funny shit in it. It's this funny dude. It's like weird kind of guy. I don't know what kind of dude he is. He's white, I guess.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
got-
there's some funny
His eyes
parts.
are kind of close together, and he's funny.
Yeah, it's not horrible, but it's kind of typical.
And there's this Asian chick, oh my god, and she talks the whole time.
What?
Yeah.
Speaking of racist,
No, but she talks
Jesus
like that the
fucking
whole
Christ.
time.
God, you thought my
I thought
And
we
then-
moved past this.
was
But
bad.
only like
man.
one person in there speaks whatever language that is, and then like but
dog.
everybody else speaks English, and then they speak English to her, and she understands it, but then she comes back speaking that language, but nobody else speaks it back to her except
That
one
language.
person. No, because I don't want
They
to
don't like
I
it
don't
when
want
you
to
call it that.
incorrectly say if it was Chinese or
can't
Japanese or
pronounce the
Vietnamese.
name.
I don't know what it was, so I don't want to say. So I'm just saying.
You just know it
whichever
sounded like
language
ding dong,
she
ding
was
dong.
speaking.
That's all you
I
know,
knew
huh?
I didn't understand it, and
I think the proper term would be Asian dialect.
okay, some type of Asian dialect she was
Thank you.
speaking. It wasn't just a dialect, it was a language though. And my point is that it was kind of funny though, because she was the only person, like she could speak English, but she kept speaking that language the whole time.
Do you speak it?
And I couldn't figure out if certain people could understand her and certain people couldn't understand her.
Yeah, it got confusing. So draw your own conclusion.
Golly.
I'm gonna give it 5 czars. So I'm on my fence.
God.
I think you can watch it and like it, or watch it and hate it. I don't know.
I think there were some parts. Yeah,
Mayday
like
gave me a
few
look there
redeeming-
whenever I was saying Alien was the superior
come
one.
on.
Look, all right. If you watch Alien not knowing Sigourney Weaver is the survivor,
Yeah.
is that not the better movie? That's how I came into that shit.
Yeah, but I don't know. There's something kind of classic based about the superhero.
Look, I'm with you. I don't
Of
hate
aliens.
aliens, but like Alien was the better cinematic experience for me, not knowing that Sigourney Weaver was going to make it.
I guess.
All right.
I don't know.
I'll take that.
I mean, I just
Moving
I
on.
agree to disagree in a way. You know
All
what I
right,
mean?
I'm into that too. Moving on.
So, man, I'll tell you this, man. It was hard to pause going through Altered Carbon to watch this
Alright.
because it was more science fiction and kind of, technology and shit like that. So it was kind of, I'm in the middle of Altered Carbon. I really want to go with that, but I kind of want to see this Cloverfield, almost kind of to get it out the way, too. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to watch this. Let me just do it now because I don't want to be watching Altered Carbon
Right,
but thinking about
about it.
that.
Right.
So let me just get it out the way in 2 hours and you're done. So then immediately after Cloverfield 3, I jump back on the Altered Carbon. And dude, the show does get better. Like,
Altered Carbon's the shit.
it's pretty fucking cool. I'm even warming up a little bit to the fucking guy.
I like him too now.
And you know what I think it was? It was the torture scene. Like that's I think if every movie, right? Every hero movie, they torture the hero. Like something happens to the hero, he kind of, can't handle his new powers. It's the hero's journey.
Yeah.
And once you watch this guy being tortured and hold to his beliefs and still and fight
Training
through,
and all that.
be willing to die to change what he believes, then he becomes the Jesus character. And it's like, all right, holy shit, he's so strong in his convictions. He was willing to die for it. I want to watch what this guy's got to do to make it happen.
Right.
And I think that moment of the series happens, and I'm like, all right, I'm fucking with this dude.
Oh, yeah.
Like, this is pretty fucking cool.
Definitely.
And then they keep introducing more and more new characters. Each one they introduce is
I heard something.
the fucking like a beagle. You seen an ear?
Ah, fuck off.
Beagle Brown.
See that shit through the
Beagle
headphones.
Thought that was snacks over there.
I wish it was. I got some pretzel crisps I forgot about. Oh, yeah, Bev.
So man,
I love pretzel
I really think it gets better and better. All of us now, excluding Jack, you didn't watch the show yet, right?
Which one are we talking
You
about right
see
now?
a lot of ass and titties, if I may say.
God damn,
ass
huh?
and titties.
Dude.
Ass
Oh,
and
she
titties.
knows what my.
It must have been like when they
what?
read the contract. They were like, "You
Full
will get
frontal
naked."
nudity. Yeah,
like, that's
like
part of
fucking
the
all the
job.
way.
Yeah,
You're like,
dude.
If you see a character, you're probably gonna see there in frontal. Like,
I saw
Oh,
a
yeah.
dude's dick.
Yeah.
Like, you don't see that stuff often in movies. I was like,
God
Jesus.
damn.
Because it was flaccid.
Straight
And you're
for
like,
the
oh,
D.
God. Why did they show that? I mean, it was for a
0
brief
to
second.
D in 60
But it's like, we don't need to see that. They also had a chick with one of them little Hitler vaginas.
Oh, the landing
stashed.
strip.
Yeah, the landing
Clear for
strip.
landing.
Hitler vag.
do you think she shaved that herself or she had help?
Oh, she professionally had that.
Really?
That was a
yeah.
makeup department.
Dude, y'all want
that
to hear
was-
something fucked up?
don't even know what
Sometimes,
y'all talking about.
sometimes they will CGI in a vagina that's not yours, or a titty, or nipples that aren't yours, because
Alright.
you don't want to. You don't.
I don't know.
yeah,
It
agree
looked
to-
pretty clean to
Some
me.
people
like,
don't agree to
whatever
be
they
naked.
did, it was good.
No, it looked real.
legit,
I mean,
most-
At first, I
When
didn't
you-
think she was that hot.
You talking
Like,
about the cop chick?
Yeah.
I
And
know,
was
she's
like,
fine, boy.
But then I saw that, I was like, damn, like,
damn titties.
like baby's
yeah.
got some
Yo,
taste.
She's hot, dude.
most ass shots, if they're cutting from a face to a different angle and there's an ass, it ain't that actor or actress.
No, this was like full on.
I think this was her. They showed everything
Boy.
happening.
Yeah.
Look how excited you.
It's so happy.
Right then, did you wish you had a 4K TV?
Nah. It was just kind of, and it was more of like, it was funny because it was more of just like, whoa, they went there. Like,
yeah,
damn.
dude. I didn't expect
And I was
that.
just
I don't
kinda
know.
like, I was thinking tit shot.
It's like
'cause she already showed
NYPD
tits.
Blue all
But then
over
it was
again.
like, holy shit.
It's
like,
not
they
Dennis
fucking went
Franz
for
this
it.
time.
And it was more just like a shock moment.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
Not like
I
it was
saw
like,
it.
You
oh my
weren't
God.
more shocked when you saw the dude's balls?
Yeah, that was a little. That was a little much. I'm like, whoa.
It's like, whoa.
I could have done without that one.
Yeah.
In the movies, when they're gonna show a dude's butt, they always make them do like thing in the shower, like they're getting about to get frisked, like they're gonna put their hands on.
Yeah.
I'm
I
like,
know. It's
I
like
guess-
a warning almost. Like, all right, here comes some ass.
Is that the way you make your man ass look good? Like it help you tighten it up?
I would probably think so. You kind of get into it
Because you can't do your tippy toes like chicks would do, right? They know, all right, the chick's
Nah,
in the
there's
shower.
this-
Here comes the camera. You know the chick's going to instantly prop up
Yeah,
on her
yeah,
toes.
yeah.
Well, a
Get it
dude
tight.
can't do that. He looks
Nah,
like a
nah.
fag.
So he
so then he
Jesus.
just goes into it like
Yeah,
he's
come
about to
on.
get frisked, right? Puts his
yeah,
hands
yeah.
against the wall, pushes to get tighten them cheeks up.
It's a
Oh,
specific
nice.
stance. It's
Yeah.
true.
Right. It's
That's
the
not a
opposite.
lie, yeah.
They did
Because
that,
I've never
we did
done that
that.
in the show. I like to consider myself, a man's man. I'm like,
you
I
should,
think I did
you
some
should
manly
really
shit.
practice it just in case it ever comes up.
True, in case I see my little hairy butt on
Never
the
know what
screen.
life brings you.
I've
Dude.
been shocked.
What's that hairball? Oh, it's Mark's ass.
Yeah, are they gonna make me shave it? Oh, we got
dude.
makeup in
Oh,
here.
dude, yeah.
Shave
three
up
of
Zol's
y'all.
little monkey butt.
Definitely. Definitely.
Oh, it's like that, huh?
Oh man,
The beard. It's not just for the face.
It is interesting. I do. Other than that, I do enjoy the character development. I like the plots that they have and the twists in the hotel. Like it all.
that's
starting
I
to
think
kinda
my
add up.
favorite part.
Yeah.
The
Oh, that's
hotel.
pretty neat. Yeah. That whole thing is like the concept of it. They can almost have a whole show just based on that.
Dude,
you
the
know?
sets and the scenery and the special
Very
effects
impressive.
are pretty damn good.
And
I
I'll
don't
even
like the
say the
flying
audio.
cars, but
Audio as far as their VO audio, I think has gotten better and a little more tolerable. I'm still lacking the audio of the soundtrack. Very far
the songs,
and few, yeah,
they
very
have
far and-
they've had better songs.
had better, but to me, it's like, man, you were sitting on a gold mine. Like that to me is the only thing that's lacking.
Right, the
And that's saying a
music's
lot.
not matching.
And
the
just
show.
the lack of. I really feel like there's no music at all.
I wish they would have done the Stranger Things. Like it's Stranger Things has like a signature sound.
yeah,
you
yeah,
know
yeah,
what
that's-
Stranger
that's
Things
like
sounds
all-
like.
Stranger Things is almost a period piece, though. The way that they put it out there.
Well, they needed to do a period piece, just a futuristic piece, and to me, they should have went and got music and some kind of artist that could have did a better, created a sound to this universe because they made a great universe. Like it looks fucking
Oh,
cool.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Agreed. They
The
should have
fact that
hired somebody to do the sound, like Gershwin or whoever was doing the thing before
Latino.
this. You know what I mean? Like they should have had somebody heavy get in there to do it.
Yeah,
Just
Well,
saying.
There's always season 2, but yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
Like
the
think if they got
soundtrack's
like
better.
Trent or Atticus Ross doing it, dude, that would be huge.
Yeah, it's perfect for that.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
dark and industrial,
Yeah.
but yet still can bring a
Move and
futuristic
energy
sound to
into
it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, they kind of blew it.
Yep.
Or
Agreed.
even if you want to go lighter and like poppier, even something like Daft Punk. Like
Yeah.
how fucking badass
Oh,
would
wow.
it be
Yeah.
if we would see a series like on Netflix and
Right.
it also encompasses, and this
That'd be
heavy
cool.
hitter artist is doing
Right.
the soundtrack.
That would be cool, man.
That would be pretty neat. Speaking of music, A Perfect Circle released some songs.
Again?
Yeah, and they released this one is Talk Talk. It got released February 5th, and it's the third one off of the new album Eat the Elephant.
I don't like that title.
I'll make a note of that.
Makes me
Mayday
think of
does not
Cage
like
the
the title.
Elephant.
Do you want me to put that on Facebook for you? Hashtag A Perfect Circle. Mayday does not like the title.
Yeah, dear
Don't
That's
Maynard.
something you and your mom have in
Dear
common.
Maynard.
You don't like eat the elephant. I say milk the elephant. So I tell him shampoo and condition him.
I can milk it, but I don't want to eat it.
I don't blame you, Barnaby.
I would drink the milk.
I totally understand. I listened to it,
Yep.
and Maynard definitely has a serious hang up about Jesus.
Nice.
Really?
And Blaine
That was good.
destroyed that good. I mean, dude, every fucking
Yeah.
every album
Kinda
Maynard
wimpy.
puts out, he's gotta fucking be crying about Jesus. And it's like, even if he was, but would just not have to say Jesus
Right,
every
right. That
time,
would
it's
be
like,
better.
is he-
Jesus blows
Why he
his
can't? Maybe that's
fucking
his
whistle.
demon is Jesus. Like everybody's got to fight their demons or whatever.
I don't know. It's just like,
Maybe
come
he
on,
feels
man.
like Jesus didn't save him and he wanted him to, or
The-
something.
Like he ain't the only motherfucker with demons.
The
Right?
more I see that Maynard puts out that's not Tool, the more I realize that Tool is a way bigger monster and marketed, created, branded, and is done by a lot more than just Maynard. Like when left to his own devices. Yeah, but if left for his own devices, I don't think he's really that great. Like I don't. He's always seemed to be kind of a letdown.
Yeah.
You know, other than Tool. I think he's a
Yeah.
great
I
piece and
don't
an
agree.
amazing machine, but as a solo artist, I feel like it's a little
Some
bit
of Perfect Circle songs are fucking incredible.
Perfect Circle is, but it just gets. I think he's redundant and,
Monotonous. Yeah.
and boring at this
Perfect
time.
Circle's not his solo thing, though, right? I mean,
No,
like,
that's also Billy Howardell's
Right.
baby. And they
What's
had
his
Josh
solo
Priest
stuff?
in there.
Pussifer?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but this is the way I think of it. I could be totally wrong. Right, he's a guitar tech who now writes music
Right.
and makes music.
Sure.
And Maynard walks into the room. I'm sorry, it's Maynard's side a solo project.
Fair enough.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he's not saying whatever he wants, unless he doesn't feel like it. You know what I'm saying? Like
I guess.
he's got way more control over that dude than the guys from Tool.
Does he have more control
Yeah.
or just more charisma? You know,
I think he just has more control, creative control in that project than he did in Tool.
I don't know.
That's just me observing. I know
I'm not in the
Pussifer-
room. I don't know.
Pussifer, he's got 100% creative control because that's his project. I think
Yeah.
it's self-funded and he makes every decision that he wants to make. And I've always been disappointed in that.
They've got some cool stuff, but I always felt like it could have been more.
Yeah. But I think of Purpose are the same way. They make great songs. I think he's got a cool and unique voice. I always found him incredible frontman. But goddamn, when I listen to this song, I'm like, all right, Jesus,
Yeah.
man. All right, you got a problem with it. Like, grow up. Fucking even Trent moved past it. Be more creative to me. He seems like he just goes to that same well. When, dude, what's that one? Like a nurse? The Nurse Who Loved Me?
Oh, yeah. Goddamn.
Like shit like that, or fucking
The
a
music
lateralist.
does sound good though. I enjoyed it while we were doing graphics and stuff.
Yeah, it's kind of easy to listen to. They released a video at the same time and some artwork, and it had Howardell. Howardell, is that how you
Yeah.
say it? That him and Maynard. The picture was half, one half the other. It's kind of a split image where they meshed them together to make one person.
Sure.
And it looks like Uncle Fester, and he's holding a pink and blue octopus
Yeah, I saw
in the
that.
hands.
Yeah.
The video I thought looked pretty neat. It's kind of boring though.
Yeah,
Like,
I
don't know.
wish it would have, even if they would have just kept that still image and put some effects on it while the song
Wish the
changed.
CGI
or
little
just
thing would've been
anything,
better.
like just some kind of movement or motion or.
What, it was just an image then?
Yeah, that's a static almost. Kind
when
of
I
thing
looked at the picture, it was getting some slack on the internet, and I'm like, and I looked at it, I'm like, yeah, it looks fucking dumb. Maybe that's not official.
It does look
So I
dumb.
really looked at it and then went to their page, and when I seen that, all right, it's half one, half the other, they meshed them together, pretty creepy. They did a good job of it. It's just, I don't know, it was boring, kind of boring, and I felt it was
the
a little
octopus
disappointing.
looks fake as shit.
Yep, but I don't know.
It does.
Yeah, it got kind of boring. You have a
Okay,
good
we
time
have,
over there
like-
with the snacks?
Oh, I'm fucking enjoying the
God,
shit. out of
I
it.
hear them. I almost taste
Pretzel
them.
crisp. You want some?
I can taste them. I don't need them. I can
All right.
taste them.
Well, then I'm looking forward to this weekend, Saturday. The time is here.
Oh,
That's
ain't we
right.
all?
Okay, yeah. I'm excited as hell to see it, and I'm excited as hell for it to be over. Girl Spice.
Waited, Girl Spice.
Girl
live.
power. If you're still listening, I hope you come out Saturday. And if you turned off a long time ago, I hope those people come out too. I think this is going to be a great show. You're going to be highly entertained.
They will be out for 40 minutes. 40.
42.
40,000.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
No, don't stay tuned. Next week,
I'ma
Tidbits
buck you
will
up.
be
We're
here.
about done.
He's going to help us review Girl Spice. Thank you to Blaine and Jack for coming on tonight.
Jace,
Great to
thank
see
you.
you. Check them out, Jack Lock
Thank
Rock
you.
Show, House of Goats.
Spice Girls.
Until next week. Keep it not real.